All right, everybody, good morning and welcome to the Wichita Ice Center here for the Mid-America High School Hockey League playoff weekend. I'm in the booth with all the usual crew except for Kurt Bussin. We are greatly saddened that Kurt and Cal couldn't make it here. Mainly for Cal on the ice. But
I don't know. A lot of fans at home probably were hoping for Kurt right now.
That's true. A lot of fans at home are probably, they might be turning off their radios right now based on hearing our voices. But I'm here with Dayton Levin.
Hello, Spirit fans.
And obviously Scott Lutzke here doing all of the magic behind the scenes. We've got Brad Allen on Instant Replay. We've got Nick Lutzke on the camera, and we've got an array of fathers in standby for in-game interviews, or at least in-game exclamations I'm sure we'll hear. But we've got the Springfield Spirit in their CSDP uniforms doing warm-ups, as you can see on the screen right now. They are to the right of your radio dial. We've got the Rockhurst, what are the are they Falcons or the
They
Eagles?
are the, I'm wanting to say that it's a hawk of some sort.
Okay.
And it's not a hawk you would think of, so.
So the Rockhurst Chickens are warming up over on the other side of the rink, and they're in their white jerseys with blue stripes and blue shorts. Really a pretty good looking uniform they've got there. Not as good as Spirit, but they look pretty good. A little bit like that's like a Canadian.
That's correct.
And so didn't have to play their best hockey, but they played well. I thought showed a lot of sportsmanship in some trying times.
Yes.
But handled themselves well. But to make sure that they were keeping the competitive edge, Coach BJ had them play a scrimmage against a men's league team at practice this week.
Correct.
And had to really up their game to even stay in that one, playing against some full-grown men, ex-college players. So hopefully that puts a sharp edge on the boys tonight.
Yeah, they definitely needed to face a challenge because, unfortunately, the team we played at the end of the season, that team had not won a game all season.
Right.
So that's, you really want to be up in your game before going to the championship weekend.
Tough position.
Yep. So we felt bad for that team. They definitely have a rebuilding year. I talked to one of the parents as we were playing them, and they had a huge group of seniors that had graduated last year.
Yeah.
And so that team's mostly freshmen or sophomores this year. So the Mavs that we played last will probably be a stronger team in the future.
Oh yeah, I mean every team goes through those ups and downs, graduating people. We've been really lucky over the last 3 years as we've graduated seniors. It's been in 3 and 4 senior chunks, and so we haven't had that massive drop-off. And obviously the varsity team for the Spirit has seen that. We've been to the championship game the last 2 years, coming in strong this year, so.
Yeah, so 2 years ago, obviously we took the championship. Last year.
Third overtime loss in the championship game.
Fought to the death. Didn't come away with the win, but made it quite a game. It was exciting. It was fun.
It was one of the most exciting games I've ever watched in hockey.
Me too, for sure.
Whatever level. So boys are gathered up around their goalies, getting ready for the lineups and getting ready for the anthem. And we'll call out the lineups here. So stand by for hockey.
I did double check. It is the Rockhurst Hawklets.
Hawklets.
So
okay.
I had the hawk right.
Hawklets,
just didn't have the end on there.
So anyway, the Rockhurst Chickens are lining up over on their blue line. Center Tyler Kane. Now I believe this is the pre-game conference all-star team they're announcing now.
Okay.
These are the Springfield Spirit players that made it to the all-star team, selected by the coaches and players throughout the league. The Springfield Spirit sent 6 players to the team. It was a team of, I believe, hey Scott, how many people were on the team? Was it a 15-person roster, 20-person roster? And the Springfield Spirit sent 6 from their team this year, so a big, strong turnout.
Yeah, very impressive.
Very impressive.
Now, so we do have the benefit of having a very strong team this year.
We do, yeah.
And ending in first place as the first seed. It's no surprise that we had a bunch of players on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And so these 6 players are the players that were selected to the Mid-America High School Hockey League all-conference team. And they're being recognized before the game here in front of the playoff crowd. So that was a nice little ceremony. I believe that's the first time they had done an all-conference. I think that's an outlet of COVID.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before.
Well, we've done
honestly,
an all-star game last year.
Yeah. Honestly, the first time I saw it was on Facebook.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was excited for Gavin and the rest of the boys when I saw it.
Absolutely.
Forwarded it on to some family, and it's pretty cool. So.
As we introduce the Rockhurst Hawklets, Zahn Werner coming out to the blue line. Today Zahn is moving back to his former position as defenseman. With the absence of Cal Bussin, he's having to come back to the blue line. Luckily, that's no drop-off in skill there, but we do lose him up as center. Gage Robb coming out the blue line. Andrew Johnson, Wyatt Shimp is Zerner's partner, and Gabe Kallenberger moving up into Zahn Werner's spot on that line. Zane Lutsky getting the start in the pipes. Another big blessing we've had this year is two great goalies able to interchange out with hardly a drop in skill level, no matter who's in the pipes. It's
absolutely,
amazing.
and that is definitely a bonus for us because that's something we haven't had over the years in most seasons. So we've had one goalie. We've been fortunate a few years to have two, but to have two at the skill level we got this year is quite a bonus, which certainly has helped us get to the spot we are at in the seating.
All right, everybody. Doesn't look like we're going to do an anthem, so we are going to go right into the lineup. We've got the ref standing at the dot, waiting for a group of players to come out and let him drop the puck between them.
And this is a rarity. DJ's playing a song I do not know.
Oh. Now, who's the DJ here? Do we know him?
I am not sure. Last time we were here, though, he had a pretty good playlist.
Yep. All right, and we are off. Puck is won by Rockhurst. Send it back to their blue line. Poked ahead. Stopped by Shimp. So fast pace of play right away, obviously. Picked up by Shimp. D to D to Werner. Werner sets it up. Oh, tries to get a pass off. Tipped away by a skate. Chased down by Shimp. Shimp D to D behind the net to Werner. Werner D to D off of a bounce to Shimp. And a breakout here, and Gabe Kallenberger chases it down. Batted around in the neutral zone by Rockhurst. Back into the zone, picked up by Shimp. Shimp up the wall, intercepted by Rockhurst. Tipped away by Shimp and picked up by Werner. And we have a penalty.
Yeah.
Don't know who that was on. I guess they're sending Rockhurst. Oh, no, they're sending us.
Andrew Johnson.
Yeah, okay. Didn't see that over on the far wall there.
I didn't see the play. I did see the motion for cross-check, so that is what the call is.
Must have been after that little play on the wall. So tough start here. That's not what we want to see.
No.
Having to go down a man 30 seconds into the game, but we get a first look at our penalty kill here, and picked up by Nickel Daniger behind the net, and he sends it the length of the ice in the air. Long fly ball back to the warning track. Picked up by Rockhurst behind their net. Pressure on by Tyler Kane on the far wall. Rockhurst still has it in their own zone, trying to settle it down. Pressure by Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin swings wide. Rockhurst keeps it in. Passes it to the near wall. Cross ice pass to the far blue line. Pressure by Kane, and they just are content to dump it in. Played behind the net by Lutsky. Picked up by Daniger. Dropped. And poked away, luckily, by Kane there. Wild opportunity there for Rockhurst to jump on that one.
Gavin on the ice, it's Tyler Kane!
And a shorty goal!
Shorthanded
Shorty goal by Kane. Heavy pressure. Here's the replay, everybody. Heavy pressure on the long throw by Nickel Daniger, the length of the ice. And Taylor Kane chases it down, hustling. And he gets to the puck first. And he dekes a move and sends it in. So despite being shorthanded, we are now up by one.
It's always a plus when you're shorthanded.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Brady Allen back to the puck.
Brady Allen takes it behind the net. He sends it out to the near ball or far wall. Pressure by Carden. We're still shorthanded, so 5-on-5. Carden's got it. He skates it across the blue line. He tries to pass it over to Worth. Worth sends it in deep into the far corner. Chased by Carden into the wall. Picked up by Rockhurst, still fighting for it, intercepted by Carden. Carden's got it in the far corner. He's trying to fight for it and kill a little time behind the back of the net. Carden goes down, picked up by Worth. Worth out to Allen. Nope, Worth still has it, trying to get it, takes it out of the blue line and just turns and fires it in. Oh, picked up by Rockhurst out of the air, and Rockhurst across the blue line into the zone. Big shot way over the top of the net, goes into the far corner. Picked up by Rockhurst, D'd up by John Brown. John Brown, Rockhurst behind the net, trying to set it up, look for someone in front, sends it back out to the point. Big shot from the point, big rebound, out to the middle. Wide shot goes into the corner here. Rockhurst still has possession. Pressure by Brady Allen. Behind the net, Rockhurst is looking to backhand it in. Rebound out to Worth. Worth sends it the length of the ice, and we have 7 seconds left in the, that was actually on goal, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was that a shot on goal, or did that go wide there? So full strength by Springfield. Skibinski intercepts the puck, but bounces wild and can't quite take advantage of that. But now Peters has got it. Lowe goes and grabs it up in the red line. Good pressure by the Spirit. Peters up to Skibinski. Skibinski on the blue line. Skibinski wide. Nick Lowe crashing the net. Skibby trying to center the puck. Goes around the back of the boards. Rims out to Wheeler at the point. Wheeler's got the puck, and he sends it in and plucked out of a deflection by the air by Rockhurst, across the red line. D'd up by, big kick there by the D-man, 47 Werner, and goes right in front of the net. Little opportunity there for Rockhurst, but they can't capitalize. Wheeler passes it out to Skibby. Skibby sends it on net from the blue line for a line change. Pressure by Nick Lowe, goes into the far corner, and here comes some pressure by Zahn Werner.
Carden and Brackett back on the ice for Spirit.
Excellent. Carden picks it up in the corner, still fighting for it.
Now Beaver takes the ice.
Brings it out to Deeth, sends it in, and Beaver's got the puck behind the net, centers it. Comes out to the blue line. Werner sends it in, and big grab by the goalie there out of the air. Good shot from Werner out at the blue line. Really good centering pass from behind the net by Gunnar Beaver. Gets through everybody and out to the blue line for a shot. So
it's a good shot, right on net.
It sure was. Good
save by the
pressure
goalie
there, and they're doing a good job of keeping the puck in the offensive zone. So Carden takes the drop, and Rockhurst managed to get a little bit of a breakout here. They just dump it in long, goes behind the net. Nickel Daniger chases for it. Rockhurst manages to center it, but no one's home in the crease, but they have the puck here in the near corner. They've got it behind the net. Pressure by Carden. Big shot. Good move by Zane Lutzke there.
It was really good. That was a good opportunity for Rockhurst. Glad to see Zane keep that out.
It was, yeah. Nickel Daniger grabs it. He's going to send it diagonal across the ice. No one home to pick up the pass, though. And so this is going to be we got an icing call here, but somebody waves it off. Interesting. We had a hand in the air. Nickel Daniger's got the puck, and he's going to just take it in. Now Carden's got it. He sends it into the far corner for a line change. Full 5 line change here for the Spirit. Andrew Johnson putting some pressure on the puck. Picked up by Rockhurst. They come through the neutral zone. They are D'd up by John Brown. Sent him wide. Picked up by Brady Allen. Good job. He's going to send it out for a breakout play. Nice little tip by Andrew Johnson on the boards out to Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth sends it in. Ricocheted off of a skate. Comes to the near wall. Rockhurst trying to clear it out. Picked up by John Brown in the neutral zone. A little bit offsides there, so no choice but to send it deep into the corner. Rockhurst behind their net. Rockhurst brings around on the near side, trying to get it out. They do manage to bounce it out. We've got a 2-on-1, but good back checking by Gabe Kallenberger. He interrupts the play, picked up by Kallenberger behind the net. Rockhurst's got a chance. Still trying to move it in. They move it around. Fighting in front of the net. Puck is loose, and Zane Lutzke finally drops on it. Good job by Zane Lutzke tracking that puck.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good opportunity again for Rockhurst, and here's the replay. And you can see the puck was moving around quite a bit there before Zane was able to get it covered up, but certainly he was able to do so, and we're glad.
Tracking it the whole way there, going back and forth Real good job by him and the D up front. Puck is dropped to the left of Lutsky, picked up by Rockhurst. They send it to the far side. He skates it up to the corner. They send it back down into the corner. Picked up and stolen by Kane. Comes across the crease here, picked up by Worth. Worth managed to send it out to the blue line. Oh, bad bounce there at the blue line. Get Rockhurst back the puck, but Schimpf steps up. Schimpf's got a little momentum, and he's going to take it across the red and blue line, go into the far corner, looking to center it. And Schimpf has got the puck, comes to the near corner, and settles for sending it to D. Werner sends it in, shot on goal, and the Rockhurst goalie smothers it. So here on the replay, you can see good outlet pass to Werner. Werner with a quick shot in. Good shot. Lots of people. I didn't see who tipped it. All right, puck is dropped. Kane takes it, chases it into the corner. Kane's got possession. Kane looking for a pass, goes into the corner, comes out to Schimpf. Oh, intercepted by Rockhurst. Rockhurst manages to get it out. Oh, they've got someone behind the D here. D'd up by Zon Werner. Big hit at the top of the circle by Werner. Good job by him to come interrupt that play. A little fighting going on in front of the net there. Schimpf doing great work, and the Spirit managed to break it out to Worth. Worth here in the blue line managed to tip it in, and Rockhurst managed to get it back, bring it in the neutral zone. Spirit, Daniger's got it. He's going to chase it with some momentum. Can't quite get it through. Fought on by Lovin. Rockhurst player goes down, but no call. Good job. Oh, bounce pass out here. A little bit of a miscommunication there, but a good pass. Pressure by Worth. Worth comes for the change. Shot on goal on the far side by Johnson. Is that Johnson over there? I apologize. No, that's Daniger. I apologize. So a couple of our skaters getting a little bit frustrated with some of the hard press by Rockhurst, but that's okay. They can keep their head, keep them in the game here, and puck is dropped. Will Peters goes to the far wall to fight for it. Daniger steps up and keeps it in. Rockhurst has it, and they manage to get a breakout. Ooh, can't quite capitalize on a couple of streakers they had out there, getting behind the D. Luckily, pass was a little wide, went down for an icing. So we're going to get a drop again to the Rockhurst goalie's left. We've got Will Peters at the center. We've got Nick Lowe and Skibinski out, clogging the crease. We've got Daniger and
Wheeler, I believe.
Wheeler at D on the blue line. Rockhurst rims it around. It's going to come out to Wheeler. Wheeler tries to keep it in. Does a good job keeping it in. Fighting at the blue line. Nick Lowe drops back to back him up. And here comes Rockhurst. Managed to get a little outlet pass there. Wheeler with the wheels. Oh, centering pass. Oh, goal by Rockhurst. You know, good centering pass in front of the net. And it was one-on-one with the goalie. And Nick Lutsky got a piece of it and really did a good job, but just couldn't deflect it all the way above, and it goes into the top of the net. But yeah, he got his pad and his glove out there, and you know,
just deflected off.
Just deflected
off him. He was in front of it.
So it's now a 1-1 game. Carden takes the drop in the center. Puck goes into the neutral zone, back out, and sent in deep by Allen, chased by Carden and Beaver. They send it around the far side. Picked up by Rockhurst. Can't quite get it out organized. Picked up by Houston Brackett. He's putting the pressure on. Gunnar Beaver comes up with it. Here comes Carden. Carden's got the puck. Comes down the reline. Splits the D. Drops it back for Gunnar. Oh, drops it back for Gunnar. Gunnar gets a shot. Brady Allen throws it in for a shot. Goalie wisely just sits on it. So some good things were happening there. So here's a replay. Gunnar with a really good shot. Comes out to Allen. Picks it up at the hash marks and throws it in. And a couple of Spirit there for the rebound if it comes. All right, Carden take the drop to the right of the goalie and sends into the corner. Rockhurst got it, but they drop it. Carden's got it into the corner, goes around behind the back of the net, looking for a centering pass, and he does. Oh, gets through to everybody. Rockhurst picks it up. Here comes Rockhurst into the neutral zone. And they send it deep into the corner. And they're going to get there first with really no pressure by the Spirit. Picked up by Brady Allen. Brady Allen breakout pass to Brackett. Brackett over to Gunnar Beaver. Bouncing around the neutral zone. Picked up by Carden. Carden slaps it in the center. And it's going to go into the Spirit defensive zone. John Brown pick it up. John Brown sends it up the wall for Carden. Carden trying to break it out to Gage Robb. Gage Robb makes a move around a player, passes it up to, Johnson took just a step off that pass.
Yeah, it was so close, so
it
close
really
there.
was. He took a step off the blue line right as the puck got there.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna second guess it. It was close.
Yeah, close enough to be an offsides. Not gonna worry about that one. Settles down the pressure here. So we're gonna have a drop over in the far dot on the Spirit side of the red line. Gabe Kallenberger takes the drop. He chases Rockhurst into the zone, puts a little pressure on it. Cross ice pass up to Rockhurst at the red line. Good pressure by Johnson. Puck goes around the back of the net. Played by Lutzke. Lutzke out of the net there and picked up by Zon Werner. Zon Werner sends it around back, rims it to the far side. Gage Robb is here for a breakout pass. Good tip up to the forward, Shimp. And Rockhurst managed to steal it and go back. And I think we've got icing.
We do, indeed.
Yep. So, not sure how, that was definitely icing, but so was the other one. But again, not to quibble. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game, in the first period, not the game. It is the first period, everybody. I just want to make sure everyone knows that. 1-1 game.
I don't think Kelly's had 7 cups of coffee yet this morning.
Right, exactly. So, Tyler Kane takes the drop. Tyler Kane fighting for it at the dot. Goes into the far corner. Still Tyler Kane fighting for it. And picked up then by Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth back to Tyler Kane. Still no clear possession. Gets bounced around back behind the net. Rockhurst rims it around. Going to pick it up at the hash marks. Pressure by Gavin and Lovin. They manage to pass it out. Picked up by Rockhurst. Tipped away. Rockhurst comes in. Tipped away by Werner. And good help by Tyler Kane. Now picked up behind the net by Shimp. Shimp over here into the near corner. And cross ice pass. Intercepted by Rockhurst, and they get it back in here. No possession, though. Shimp's going to get it behind the net. Shimp, far side to Worth. Worth can't quite grab it. Rockhurst sends it right back in. Little deja vu here. Picked up by Lutzke to play, and picked up now Lovin out to Worth. Worth's going to get it across the red line into the blue line, and he gets around, and looking for a shot. Big rebound there. Picked up at the blue line by Life. Life is going to send it in to Worth. Worth is going to send it across to Lovin. Big shot there, just a little bit wide. Picked up by Rockhurst in the near corner, tipped away by Spirit. Goalie just wisely sits on it. Things are getting a little tight in front of the net. Yep, just a bad bounce off the glass. Sends it out to the goalie, and he just sits on it and smothers it. Line change for the Spirit. Life and Daniger out at the blue line. Lowe, Skabinski, and Peters out. Peters to take the drop. Rockhurst fights for it in the middle. Here comes Peters. Peters has got it. Rockhurst manages to tip it away. Gets it into the neutral zone. Life sends it deep into the zone and chased by Peters. Good momentum by Peters rushing in and picked up by Skibby at the far side. Sends it to Daniger. Daniger walks the line. Sends it down behind the net. Rims it around in the corner. Picked up by Rockhurst. They're trying to rim it around. Back to Daniger. Daniger keeps it in. Goes around Daniger, but picked up by the Spirit in the neutral zone. Rockhurst has it. Pressure by Skabinski. Rockhurst going to send it in deep. Going to be played by Lutzke behind the net. Picked up by Daniger. Daniger with some momentum out to Skibby. Skibby bounces it around the player. Picked up by Peters. Peters skates across the blue line. He's got Lowe crashing the net. Big shot by Peters. Lowe was there for the rebound. It goes wide into the corner. Fight by Eric Life here at the red line. Doing good work there. And we have a penalty, which I think is going to be on. I guess that's on Life. Okay. Holding by Life. All right, so we go on the penalty kill again early in the game. Again, not ideal, but let's get a look at our our penalty kill here.
Yeah, and watching that play, he and the other player really got tangled up. It didn't really look like holding, but I'm sure from the referee's perspective, it probably appeared that way because they definitely did get tangled up.
Yeah, and it looked like hockey,
Yeah, it did.
But nonetheless, we're shorthanded now. Tyler Kane fighting for the puck in the far corner, looking for possession. Tyler Kane, one-man wrecking crew out there, taking on the entire Rockhurst team. Cross ice pass goes to John Brown. John Brown just sends it in to the diagonally to the near corner. Chased again by Kane. Kane comes up with the possession. Kane looking for a shot and gets blocked, and rebound goes in the near corner. They manage to bounce it out, get a breakout play going. Pressure by Carden. Puck in the middle of the ice, taken in by Rockhurst. Pressure by Wheeler. Tyler Kane manages to get his stick on it, but can't quite clear it out. Rockhurst has possession over in the corner, and they get a shot off, but it goes wide. Hits the back of the net. Rockhurst behind the net. They come out to the point, and D-to-D pass out to the far point. They're looking for a shot. Backhand down to the low corner by Rockhurst. Rockhurst looking to send it in. Wide angle shot. Not sure I would have taken that shot with a guy in front of the net, but tried to sneak it in. So Zane Lexige stops that one easily. And yeah, a little bit of a head fake there. The player was looking out in the center like he was going to pass to the center and sit it on net. So a little good body language there. Might have snuck that one in. Can't blame him for trying that.
Spirit went for a line change there. Got Worth taking the face off.
White sweater line out here with Zahn Werner at D. So 4/5 of the power play unit out here. Rockhurst managed to keep it in. Can't get a shot off just yet. Rims around to Worth on the far side. Worth sends it deep, and it goes the length of the ice. And big pressure by Worth. Worth is going to get there. I'm sorry, that's Lovin. Lovin's going to get there. He goes down, and we've got a tripping, and we've got a delayed penalty. Kane's got the puck, tries to get it out to neutral zone to Kallenberger. Kallenberger's got it, and Rockhurst touches it up. We had pulled the goalie, so Rockhurst is going to go for probably a tripping.
It looked like he motioned to slash, but we shall see.
Could have been. Definitely took Lovin off of his skates. So a little bit of confusion on the Spirit bench on that one, but it's okay. Managed to come out of that one all right. So we are 20 seconds, 4-on-4 hockey, and then we're going to have a minute and 40 seconds by my math. I'm not a math guy, but those seem to be round numbers.
If all goes as planned.
If all goes as planned. We'll get a power play, get our first look at the Spirit power play. Worth takes the drop. Lovin in the middle, comes chase it down at the hash marks. Lovin keeps it, doesn't keep it in, it squirts out. John Brown gets it in the zone, passes it across to Worth. Worth is going to look for a diagonal pass, tipped away, but comes to the near side, picked up by Rockhurst. Rockhurst is content to just throw it in, and we have a icing. So we're going to get a drop down in front of the Rockhurst goalie. And we are a minute 39 on the power play. So as we skate to the dot, Kane and Lovin taking a minute to talk over their strategy. We have Brown and Werner at the blue line. Worth is going to be on the near hash marks against the wall. Lovin in the center. And puck is dropped. Picked up, goes rimmed around the far side, going to be picked up by Werner. Werner's going to grab it, and he's going to D-to-D pass. He's going to send it. Worth takes a shot here from the near side. That's his spot to shoot from. Poked away by Rockhurst, and good D by Brown. Good D by Brown to keep that in. Then we've got something else here.
Got a holding call.
And who's going on the holding here? Not sure. They are still deciding who they want to send in.
Number 32, it looks like, or 20, 32. So Spirit will be 5-on-3 to finish up the first period here, it looks like. So hopefully we can take advantage of this power play opportunity.
Absolutely. 52 seconds left in the period. So we're going to have almost a minute of 5-on-3. Then we will go into the second period with about 16 seconds of 5-on-3 and then a minute of power play. So Spirit in a good spot here. They grab the puck. Kane brings it into the zone. They set it up. Kane skate along the blue line, goes to Worth. Worth passes it to Zahn Werner. Werner on the far side. He's looking for an opening shot. Shot goes wide, goes high, and picked up by Worth. Worth skates it in, takes a shot. Not really seeing the passing and the backdoor shooting we'd like to see here, but they maintain possession. Zahn Werner in the far circle. And he tries to center it in. Picked up by Rockhurst, but tipped away by Kane. And good save by the Rockhurst goalie. Back out to Werner on the far side. Werner throws it in, and it goes high and out of play. 10 seconds left, 9.4 seconds left in the period. And again, we're going to be 5-on-3 for about 20 seconds. And then 5-on-4 for a minute to start the second period.
Well, let's hope we score right here, and it'll just be have
it'd be
one
nice.
in the box.
Yeah, it'd be nice. So we see the boys moving it around a lot. We see them taking their time, but they're not looking for that extra backdoor pass for the shot. They're all taking the passes on their own. Zahn Warner with a big shot. 3 seconds left. Big shot from top of the circle there. Good angle on it. But the goalie got there for it. And we have now pulled our goalie for 3 seconds, and we are 6-on-3 for 3.3 seconds. Andrew Johnson enters the fray. He's packed up in the thing. A big quick swipe off the thing. Andrew Johnson centers it. Oh, a little bit of a backhand by Lovin, but can't quite make it count. So, all right, into first period, 1-1 here in Wichita. The Spirit are going to have 23 seconds of 5-on-3, and then they'll have roughly 45 seconds of 5-on-4.
Yeah, and I believe, did we face Rockhurst in the regular season, or was that one of the games that I'm not sure that we did?
I believe St. Joe is the one that we didn't play, but we played Rockhurst in the season. Oh, we did not?
So,
okay. So
and St. Joe, correct?
Okay, so this is a bit of an unknown quantity to us, which makes it an exciting game.
Yeah, obviously they're giving us a good game through the first period. So
they absolutely are. So we've got to keep that up. Coach Norman takes a minute to talk to the boys during the intermission. No Zamboni on this intermission. I imagine we'll have one on the second one for a longer break. Rockhurst does their chicken chant and comes out on the ice ready to play. We've got the JV team warming up behind us here because their game is right after ours. So as we look at our players getting ready to go back out on the ice, they gathered in for the get a little words of encouragement from their captain, Zahn Werner, who looks like he's talking to them all. And we are getting ready to start the second period. So 15 minutes of hockey here in the second period, 1-1. And we start off 5-on-3. Looks like we're going to have Carden, Robb, and Johnson. A little bit of a lineup change there.
Yep.
BJ juggling things. Got a missing player. So Johnson's going to take the drop. Carden on the right and Robb on the left. Daniger and Allen at the blue line. Comes all the way back to Lutzke. Nick Daniger plays it. Picked up by Johnson with momentum. He comes around. He's looking for the cross-ice pass. Skips over Carden. Goes the length of the ice for icing.
Yeah, I think Spirit need to settle in here.
Yep.
Looks like we're trying to make something happen real quick, and just need to slow it down a bit.
Absolutely. 7 seconds left in the 5-on-3, and then we'll go into 45 seconds of power play. Johnson to take the drop. Comes out to Carden. Carden sends it back to Allen. Allen to Daniger. Daniger behind the net. He is going to drop it for Carden. Carden's going to skate it through the neutral zone. He's got it across the red line. Pass to Robb. Robb gets it around and loses the puck, and it's sent the length of the ice. So they've killed the 5-on-3, and now the errant pass goes right back to Rockhurst. Picked up by 78. Robb, it takes it across the blue line. Robb drops it up to Johnson. Johnson drops it back, goes to Daniger. Daniger throws it in from the blue line and goes out of play there. So 15 seconds left on the power play. Looks like we're going to get a line change. Looks like the white sweater line is going to go out there. Kane, Levin, and Worth. So like you said, Dayton, didn't really get ourselves settled down to make anything happen there. This whole game, first period was a little bit like that. A lot of pucks dropping off of sticks. Like to see them settle down and play their game that they know they can play. So, drop by Rockhurst. They send it the length of the ice because they're on a power play. Picked up by John Brown. John Brown up to Worth. Worth turns it around with a little pressure. He comes into the neutral zones. Worth splits the D. Gets through, and he gets all the way behind the net, rims it around, far boards to Kane. Kane can't quite handle it. He's going to pass it here to Werner. Werner back to John Brown, and John Brown just turns around to settle it down and give himself a youth. We are 5-on-5 again. Werner sends it and deflected into the zone, but picked up by Rockhurst. Kept in by Werner. Werner dances around and goes in front of the net. Worth is over there on the far side fighting for it, sends it back into the corner, picked up by Lovin. Lovin to fight for it, picked up by Worth. Back behind the net. Lovin's got it again. He centers it. Puck is in front of the net, and dropped on by the goalie.
Good opportunity.
Really good opportunity there. Nice little backhand centering pass by Lovin behind the net there. Got his stick on it. Forehand, backhand. Quick little centering pass. Good job. Spirit there, but a lot of white shirts falling on the ground there to stop that one.
So many bodies in front of it. It's kind of hard to see where the puck was.
Absolutely.
Was at,
so what do we have here? We have Brackett taking the drop. We have Kallenberger and Gunnar Beaver as wingers. So a little bit more mixing up here by Coach Norman. And kept in at the line by Kallenberger. Kallenberger's got some open ice and a skate. Throws it in low on the blocker side. Good shot. Rebound comes out. Picked up by Johnson. Turns around and almost gets a shot off there by Gunnar Beaver right in front of the net. Rockhurst is going to break it out. They're rushing to get there. And Eric Life's going to be there to stop. Centering pass. Real dangerous little thing there. Could have bounced in off of the skate, but Zane Lutzke's has no problem handling that. Really, the Rockhurst player just turned and flung it along the goal line. And again, Zane Lutzke smothers against the pipe. No problem for a veteran like him. 12:33 left in the period. 1-1. Drop to Zane Lutzke's right.
Kallenberger taking the drop.
Kallenberger to take the drop. Fights in the center, tied up in the center. No clear possession. Here come the Spirit. Still can't get their hands on it. They get it out to Life. Life up to Gunnar Beaver. We've got a call here.
A hook.
A hook on, got to imagine that is on the Rockhurst player because they were making the rush. So
Hawklets penalty box door is open. Number 11 headed that way.
I don't think I would have admitted guilt that fast. As they may need to talk to their dad that's in their box there, say, look, the jury's still out.
Apparently he had a better view of it than we did.
He did. And he's an honest man, so he just went ahead and did it.
It's always good.
Yep. So we have a power play. Kane to take the drop. Lovin and Worth with him. Kane picks it up, back to the D, up to Worth. Worth across the blue line. Worth trying to get a handle on it. He centers it. Lovin on the near side. He's got it on the hash marks. Lovin sends it back to Werner. Werner back to Lovin. Lovin looking for a pass over to John Brown. Can't quite get it there. John Brown down in the low corner, rims it around behind the net for Kane. Kane looking for an outlet pass, a centering pass, pressure by Rockhurst. Rockhurst doing a good job of pressuring during the power play. John Brown out in front. Zon Werner back to Brown. Brown to Kane. Kane for a shot. Pipe. Good shot. Had him beat on the low blocker side. Zon Werner's going to chase it. Rockhurst puts a little pressure on, but they peel off. And Zon Werner's going to skate it out. Gets it out to the dot. Drops it back for Brown. Brown's going to skate it to Kane. Lovin. Lovin across the blue line. Lovin goes far right. Looking to center it. A lot of pressure on him. They managed to get it and send it out. About a minute left in it. Here comes Lutzke. Lutzke to play it. And, a little bit lackadaisical on the passing here.
Yeah.
Dayton, I got to tell you, the boys aren't possessing the puck really well, and so now we've got it across the blue line into the zone by Worth, but again, they give it up, and it goes the length of the ice. So Lutzke's going to play it, but he's got some pressure coming, and he wisely bounces it off the wall. Daniger takes it into the neutral zone. Daniger's got some time, and he looks to shoot or pass. Centering pass, bounces way over on the far side, going to be picked up by Brady Allen. Brady Allen with a shot inside, goes wide. Back out to Daniger. Daniger's got some room. Probably ought to just go ahead and shoot. Sends it over to Brady Allen. Brady Allen lines it up. Sends one in deep. And, Carden tries to jump on the rebound.
Just can't get a stick on it.
Nickel! Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Nickel either didn't see the puck or... Oh, my goodness. Okay, folks. Let's lay that one out here. Puck trickling into the neutral zone. Defenseman Daniger either didn't see it or saw it at the last second, kind of fell down, managed with a great effort to get his stick on it, get it over the boards, but Rockhurst was able to pounce on it and then a couple of quick passes fighting through, and they managed to score one. So we are now down 2-1. Boy, a great goal really by Rockhurst player there, falling down, manages to get off. Just a little bit of a mishap play by the Spirit. So now we're back in play. We've got Skibby, we've got Peters, and we've got Nick Lowe on the ice putting pressure on. Peters has got the puck out to Zon Werner. Zon Werner into the zone. Peters picks it up at the circle. He's now stepping on it and manages to retain possession. And here in the near corner, and Rockhurst is trying to get it out, and it is through the neutral zone. Shimp bounces it off of Nick Lowe, picked up by Rockhurst, and Rockhurst managed to send it the length of the ice. Lutzke to play it, and he just sits on it. And Zon Werner and the Rockhurst player a little bit into it here. Will Peters goes over to stop things and settle things down. So 2-1 right now, 9:32 in the second period. And get a line change here. What do we got? Brackett, Carden, and Kallenberger. I'm sorry, Brackett, Beaver, and Kallenberger. And so we're 5-on-5, no harm, no foul there.
Yeah,
we've got
Spirit's having a hard time getting momentum in this game, and we really need to see a turn in that to have success in this one.
Absolutely. Puck comes out, bounced in the neutral zone, sent straight back in by Rockhurst, picked up by Eric Life. Eric Life on the far wall, looking for the D-to-D. I'm sorry, the pass picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger, Brackett. Oh, great shot by Brackett. Good pass by Kallenberger to find Brackett. Brackett gets a great shot off, and the goalie just manages to put his blocker on it. Really good opportunity there by this line. Kept in by Daniger. Daniger around the back of the net. Picked up by pressure by Brackett. Picked up on the far wall by, Life puts the pressure on it. Can't quite get in. Brackett keeps it in. I'm sorry, that's Gunnar Beaver over there. And Brackett with it behind the goal. Brackett centers it out to Daniger. Daniger's going to shoot it. Daniger, tipped away. Brackett in the near corner. I'm sorry, Beaver in the near corner. I apologize for this. Spirit behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. Trickles through there. Rockhurst manages to pick it up, and they're going to try to clear it out. Tipped away by Beaver. Good job by Beaver to get a stick in here. Line change. Misplayed by Rockhurst in front of the net. Little pressure by Kallenberger. D pass up to Eric Life. Eric Life D's up Rockhurst. Rockhurst managed to get the shot off, but it goes wide. Daniger picks it up. Outlet pass to Lovin. Lovin looking for the diagonal pass to Worth. Worth is all alone. Worth gets a shot off. Good block by the Rockhurst player. Picked up in the corner. Kept in at the blue line. Spirit, Kane's got it. Kane sends it into the corner. Picked up behind the net by Rockhurst. Going to be kept in at the blue line by Brown. Brown sends it up to Worth. Worth skates it into the center of the ice. He sends it over to Daniger. Daniger gets a shot off, comes around near side to Brown. Brown takes it into the corner. Rockhurst gets it away. They're going to get it to break out. Picked up by Worth. Worth to Lovin. Lovin turns and takes it into the zone, and then dropped by Rockhurst. Brown to pick it up in the neutral zone. Brown looking to settle things down, make a pass. Cross ice pass to Worth. Picked up by Rockhurst in the neutral zone. Tipped away by Kane. Picked up by Lovin in the far corner. He hits the brakes. Tries to get to Kane. Rockhurst tips it away. John Brown keeps it at the blue line. Back to Lovin. Been to Kane. Kane behind the net. Kane looking for a centering pass. Tipped away by Rockhurst. And here Worth in the neutral or in the corner. Then Kane's got it. Kane's got a little room. Kane's got a lane. Looks for the last little move and gets tipped away. John Brown keeps it in, sends it into the corner. Then Lovin can't get it out, and here comes Rockhurst with a breakout, and they've got it across the neutral zone, D'd up by Brady Allen, gloved by Lutzke. He wisely just keeps it in his glove, settles some things down here. So good pressure by the Spirit.
Yeah, pressure. They're really starting to work really hard, and they're starting to get some passes to click a little bit.
Yep.
But definitely need that momentum to turn just a little bit more in this game.
Just like we said earlier, not seeing that great pass in front of the goalie for that backdoor goal that line particularly has been so known for. So hopefully they're going to settle down and get that as we're down 2-1 here in the second period. And a little quick shot. Lutzke managed to deflect it and also stops the rebound shot. Pressure by Kallenberger at the blue line. Kallenberger's going to get it out. Rockhurst still has it. Back to Kallenberger. Kallenberger cross-ice pass to Johnson into the zone. Johnson's there on the near side. Taking it wide, looking for a centering pass. Can't quite get it. Rockhurst takes it around the back of the net. Trying to keep it out. Kept in by Kallenberger. Good job by Kallenberger to fight for that. Back to Rockhurst. They're going to get it out of the zone. And here comes Johnson. Johnson putting some pressure on the player. He managed to knock the puck off it. Zahn Werner picks it up in the corner, and he's going to get it out. And here comes Carden putting some pressure on in the neutral zone. Rockhurst throwing it around. Tipped by Werner. Werner out to the center, and it's tipped into the zone off of a skate. Pressure by Carden. Carden skates in, looking for back out to Shimp in the neutral zone. Spirit offside, they have to tag up. Rockhurst turns to send it the length of the ice. That is actually, it is on goal, and it tips in off the blocker pad of Lutzke. That shot, that clearing pass was literally from the Rockhurst's blue line and just slightly misplayed by Lutzke. Do not see that kind of error by Lutzke ever, and just at the last second lifted his stick to deflect it out to his left, and it squeezed under and just barely hit the post and went in. So the game has made a turn here. It is 3-1, 5:24 left in the second period, and Spirit have themselves a little hole here, but you know what? This is not insurmountable at all.
No, it is not. It's not.
So
we've been seeing them work hard on every shift. We've been seeing them try to get some momentum, and it's improving. So there's definitely not over.
So here's a shot, and fought on by Brackett. Brackett in the near corner. Back out to Daniger. Daniger D-to-D pass. Tries to get a shot off, but Rockhurst manages to jump on it. Wheeler chases him down, and Daniger goes there, gets there for the breakup. Daniger behind the net. Daniger still has it, and he's got some room, and he gets into his stride, and Daniger's on his way. He's got Carden as a trailer. Big shot, but no rebound, and the goalie wisely just sits on it. But the goalie comes up grabbing his hand. Not sure what that's all about, but the goalie doesn't look good. Didn't really see what happened there.
Well, Brad believes he may have gotten hit in the throat with the puck.
Okay. Okay. So what we're getting reports here is that some of the fans seem to think that the goalie managed to take the puck to the throat. So he came up immediately throwing his gloves off. I didn't see any contact by Spirit players, so I don't think it was that.
No, I think it was the puck. But it certainly looks like it was painful, whatever.
Absolutely, and he is down on the ice, not looking good there. Everybody takes a knee. Trainer is out to take a look at him. Wow. So we don't really have a good replay of that. I'm trying to look down there. Do we have a backup goalie for Rockhurst on the bench there? I don't see one. Not to bring that into it, but that's obviously going to affect the game. But he's being checked out by the trainer. So quick recap, folks, as we have this downtime here in the middle of the game. We're in the second period. 4:42 left in the second period. Down by 2. 3-1 in favor of Rockhurst. Rockhurst really got a couple of the last two goals there, Dayton, were a bit of fluky goals.
Especially the third one.
Yeah,
I know Zane wishes he could have that back.
Oh, gosh, yes, yeah. So, and then the second one was really just a max effort on Rockhurst's part to just, falling over, get a shot off. So I think that's still a really even game.
Yeah.
This score is not really lopsided. We've got lots of time left. Our shots on goal percentages are pretty even, roughly 15 to 16. So we're all getting shots, but it's still a really even game, and this is still well within the reach of both teams.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if, since we did not face Rockhurst this season, and obviously they ended up lower in the standings, if maybe Spirit came in not expecting this.
A little confident. I would agree.
Because they're definitely giving us a good game.
They absolutely are.
Obviously, the last game
we faced was, not the level of competition this game is, and
Yep.
having the weekend off in between makes it tough.
Well, and as we always joke around, there's no confidence like a 17-year-old winning confidence. And
Right.
so hopefully that is something that they've got roughly 20 minutes to figure this out and make some things happen. All right, we've got the goalie moving here, which is good. Going onto his back. There's 3 trainers out there taking a look at him. So obviously we are hoping that
Sure
this
hope
is
he's okay.
just him being shook up. Doesn't take much of a getting hit to make you at least feel like you've been hurt. So hopefully he's able to shake that off and there's no actual injury here. So a 4th person is out on the ice. That may be a mother. So as we sit here and wait, folks, appreciate you staying with the broadcast. So we are taking a minute here, and we are looking at the Rockhurst bench here, and I don't see a backup goalie there. Do you?
That's what I was looking for as well, and no, I don't see one either.
So, which, if that's the case, I'm not sure how they would handle that. I'm sure that our team would give them time to let someone else get suited up if the referees allowed it, if the rules allowed it, but we'll just have to see. Refs going over to the boards.
Looks like the goalie is trying to get up now. That's a good sign.
Big round of applause for the goalie as he's up and hopefully shaking this off. Both teams giving him a hearty stick tap and round of applause. So hopefully he's able to, well, let's be honest here, Dayton. We hope that he's A-OK and healthy and has a bad game for the rest of the game. I mean, that's what we're looking for.
We certainly want to get some goals in on him.
And we can make that joke because he's up and hopefully healthy, and then and now we can root against him.
He's
but
getting a drink.
It looks like he's doing
grabbing
pretty
his
good,
helmet.
getting his helmet back on. So this is a good sign. Like to see this. Number 30, Evard, getting his stuff on, getting his flow out of the way so he can get his helmet back on. That's a good sign.
We have a goalie dad over here saying maybe the pressure was getting to him and needed
Mom
a break. We'll
is
see.
talking to him,
It
giving
did look like he was in a lot of
so now
pain.
we've got a
Hopefully
round
he's
of
okay.
applause, and we're going to get going here again. So, roughly a 5 to 7 minute break there. We're going to start out with Brown and Allen at the blue line. Worth and Kane and Lovin will be the forward line. Both teams skating over to the goalie to check on him. Like to see that kind of sportsmanship. No one wants to see someone get injured. Worth gives him a tap, so does Kane. And like to see that. And now we get to go back to playing some hockey. As the man said, we're going to do that hockey.
Let's do that hockey.
And the puck's going to be dropped, and we're going to talk about that skid here in a second. Tyler Kane chases it into the far corner, picked up by Lovin in the near corner, centered, but interrupted by Rockhurst. Back to Kane, back to the point. Oh, Lovin with a shot. Oh, rebound shot by Kane goes just wide. Fought on by Kane. Kane's got the puck. He curls around, and he's going to drop it for Allen. Allen's going to skate it in. Get a little shot off. There's a rebound, and there's a goal.
Yes!
Backhanded by Lovin off the rebound shot. Really good opportunity there. They were getting some pressure and throwing the puck in. This all
And hopefully that'll start it right there.
So 4:14, 3-2 Rockhurst. Drop in the middle of the rink. Brackett, Carden, and Gunnar Beaver comes over to Rockhurst. Rockhurst tipped off Carden. Rockhurst takes it into the corner. They rim it around. Going to come onto the near side here. Fresh picked up by Brown. Up to Brackett. Picked up by Rockhurst. They're going to get it into the zone. He's going to manage to steal the puck from Rockhurst. Goes down, but Carden comes up with the puck. And set it up. D-to-D pass. Werner looking for Worth on the far back door there. Picked up by Kane. A little bit of a bobble there. Kane looking to drop it to Brown. Brown skates it up, drops it for Worth. Worth over to Werner. Werner, just gets tipped away. Good shot, but tipped away at the last second by a stick. So good passing around.
Yes.
Good job looking for it. A couple little bobbles there. Not quite the crisp passing that we're used to. But we get through this game. I think that's getting better. So no line change here. It's going to be Kane on the drop, Worth in the center, and Lovin on the near side. Oh, quick shot.
Yes!
And there is a
Wyatt Worth.
shot by Kane. Rebound shot by Worth for the goal. Tie game, folks.
That is a tie game, and that's the way you want to end up the second
Absolutely.
period. Now let's watch the replay.
Kane on the drop. Kane sends it straight in. Kane gets a shot off. Rebound comes right out to Worth. Worth crashed in the net. Buries it in the top right side over the goalie's blocker.
And
So, tie ball game, folks. We're right back where we started. 1 minute left to go in this game. Peters takes the drop, and puck goes into the neutral zone, and still keeping it in. Good job at the blue line by Nick Lowe. Really working to keep that in. Bounces out. Pressure by Nick Lowe as they take it around the back of the net. And picked up, just goes out. Can't keep it in the blue line, and now picked up by Rockhurst. They curl around looking to set it up. And pressure by Will Peters and Nick Lowe. Good job putting that pressure on. Kept in by Daniger. Daniger sends it in. Will Peters behind the net looking for a centering pass. And he does center it. Oh, big shot by
loose.
Skabinski. Hey, that's going to get a penalty.
it's
Big hit on Lowe in front of the net. Sends him on flat on his back. Nick Lowe comes up smiling and ready to go, and they go into the box again. So we're going to be 5-on-3.
well. That
Here's
actually
our rebound here. So big shot. Nick Lowe tries to get a stick on it, and that player decides he touched his goalie and puts a shot on him.
Yeah, we will actually be 4-on-5 because the player that was serving the 2-minute got out when we scored the last
Gotcha.
goal. So
Gotcha. Okay, so we are 5-on-4. We've got the white jersey line back on the net. Exciting game here, folks. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Goalie adjusts the net, trying to make sure it's set. Going to have Tyler Kane taking the drop to that goalie's right. Gavin Lovin in the hash marks in the crease. We've got Werner and Brown at the D-line. All right. Got a slight delay here. All right, puck is dropped. Tyler Kane fights for it. Picked up by Worth. Worth back to the blue line. John Brown. Brown to Werner. Werner for the shot, and a tip
nice
by
deflection.
somebody in front.
yeah, Wyatt Worth with the tip.
Yeah, and comes rimming around here. Picked up on the near side by Gavin Lovin. Picked up by Rockhurst, and they send it the length of the ice. So that is going to pretty much be the end of the period. And we will start the third period 3-3 with a minute 35 of 5-on-4 hockey in favor of the Spirit.
Yes, a power play would be a great way to start off the third because definitely we need the momentum.
Yep, we have players really came on in that second period and started to play sharper, started to really play like they knew they needed to give it some max effort. Couple of little miscues ended up with Rockhurst getting some goals. But a couple of miscues by Rockhurst managed to allow the Spirit to capitalize too. So
Yes, absolutely.
I wouldn't call our goals fluky. I mean, we certainly put those in. So I feel
Yeah.
good about where we are, even though it's a tie game. Like to have a lead, but I feel good going into the third period here.
You know, it's great the players have a chance to get off the ice, hear from their coach, regroup, and come back ready to play some hockey, and knowing that they have to win this game
Yeah,
if they want to advance.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to take a break here for the intermission. Be about 15 minutes, folks, and we'll be back for the third period. everybody. We are back for the third period of Springfield Spirit Varsity Hockey. As I put on my radio voice. My wife often says I have different voices for different people.
You think so?
Back out on the ice here. Boys are getting a stretch in, get a little warm up. Hopefully they've come out of the break with a little bit more enthusiasm, a little bit more focus. So we'll get started. Basically what we have here is a 15-minute hockey game, Dayton.
Absolutely. We're starting over. It's 3-3, so
Yep.
It's a brand new hockey game. Just as we were having the ice jammed here, the game before us between the Saints and the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs just ended. Arkansas of this game
Plays
will
Northwest
play
Arkansas.
the Ice Hogs today
All right.
at 4:30, I believe, is game time.
Which, hopefully it's us, and if it is, that doesn't bother me. I like beating Arkansas.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Arkansas is a team that can surprise you. We've split some games with them this season.
All right. Okay, as the players gather up, the Rockhurst is out on the ice. Not sure if we're getting a good feed here, but we'll keep at it. And Spirit counted off. A couple of words from Captain Zahn Werner down in the huddle. And we are started in the third period. Again, we are on a 5-on-4 power play. We got the white jersey line out there. Kane to take the drop. Lovin on the right. Puck goes back to, oh, wait a minute. So inadvertent buzzer here. Not sure what's going to happen there. All right, so we're going to start with 3 seconds off the clock, and puck is dropped. Kept by Rockhurst, and immediately we are going to go to 4-on-4 hockey. A quick trip by Tyler Kane right off the bat. So 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then Rockhurst will go on the power play. No line change by the Spirit. And we're going to have a drop right to Zane Lutzke's right. Worth takes the drop, goes back to the side. Worth takes it into the neutral zone. We've got some momentum here by Worth. Tipped away by Rockhurst, chased down by Lovin. Pass by Rockhurst into the neutral zone. Rockhurst attacks. Worth pokes it away. Rockhurst skates it in. We don't seem to be trying to take the puck.
There we go, John Brown.
Picked up by Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth's got it to the neutral zone. Wyatt Worth goes wide. He gets around. Wyatt Worth with a a great pass to Lovin. Lovin hits the post. That's the second post we've hit this game, Dayton.
Yes.
Picked back to Daniger. Daniger up to Lovin. Lovin blows a tire there, but poked away by Rockhurst, and they've got it. Pressure by Lovin. Rimmed around. Behind, picked up by Carden. Carden manages to tip it away, but Rockhurst has got the puck into the neutral zone, picked up by Daniger. Daniger's got the puck. He's looking for a pass. Has Carden. Carden takes it across the blue line. Carden goes around, gets it behind the back of the net, looking for a centering pass. Poked away by Rockhurst. Carden comes up with the puck. Carden's got it, and behind the back of the net, he brings it up into the circle. Life is going to take back to Carden. Carden on the hash marks. Carden looking for a centering pass. Turns around, comes up the walls. Carden back to Life. Life loses the puck, and it goes in the neutral zone. Daniger tries to D him up. Oh, poked away by Daniger. Great job. Comes in and pokes away by Brackett, and here comes Carden through the neutral zone. Carden gets around, and he loses the puck. Picked up by Daniger in the zone. Daniger waits to set it up. And Zaniger sends it the length of the ice on goal. Misplayed by the goalie and picked up by Werner. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Zahn Werner picks up and skates it in. Long pass to Johnson. Johnson gets around. Johnson with a goal!
Yes.
I'm sorry, was that Johnson? Who was that?
T. Kane, fresh out of the box.
T. Kane, fresh out of the box. I'm sorry, not Johnson. T. Kane, fresh out of the box, gets a pass, goes around one player, skates around him, and buries it for a quick goal out of the box. Great job by T. Kane to give us the lead there. So that was a full-strength goal by the Spirit.
It was. Turned down for what?
Turned down for what? So the Rockhurst players skate hesitantly off the ice. They line up in the neutral zone. Zahn Werner to take this drop. And Schimp's got it. He passes it up to Werner. Werner tries to keep it in. Werner to Johnson. Johnson sends it in. Tipped away by a skate. Here comes Rockhurst in the neutral zone. Stood up by Brady Allen. Johnson with the puck. He looks to set it. Oh, Johnson in front of the net. Quick shot.
Cover.
Quick shot by Rockhurst. Very dangerous pass. And here comes Kallenberger. Kallenberger in the neutral zone. Big trip.
Definite trip.
Big trip. I don't see an arm up. We've got an arm up here. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't find the ref there. Big trip. And we're going to go back onto the power play. 2:04 in the third period. 4-3 Spirit. And we've got fans all over the country tuning in. We've got fans in New York City. We've got fans in Denver. Quick replay of Tyler Kane's goal there. We've got fans in Denver. I know we've got some in California tuning in, a couple in Texas. So really good turnout here so far for this game. It's been an exciting game. Shot by Rockhurst. Deflected by Lutsky. Lutsky and outlet pass up to Spirit. Picked up by John Brown in the neutral zone. Goes the length of the ice. Tapped by Rockhurst. Played by Lutsky. Werner picks it up behind the net. Long pass to Rockhurst. And not sure what that was. Offsides, okay. Not sure what that pass was. There was no red jerseys anywhere in the vicinity of where that went. And Spirit got lucky on that one with with an offsides. White jersey line out. T. Kane takes the pass, or takes the drop. John Werner up to Worth. Worth to Kane. Kane rushes in. He's got Lovin crashing the net. Good headman pass up to Lovin. Just goes a little bit wide. Drops back to Werner. Werner throws it in. And picked up by Rockhurst behind the net. They're trying to clear it out. Going to be kept in at the blue line by Brown. Brown to Kane. Kane skates it over. He is looking for a pass. Drops it back to Werner. Werner sends it in hard. A little bit of a rebound goes wide.
Shoot. Good luck there.
Yep, Lovin back to Kane. Can't quite make it connect. So Rockhurst managed to get a shorthanded rush here. And gloved by Lutsky. So quick turnaround, defense or offense to defense there for the Spirit, and gloved by Lutsky. So they managed to skate it in, and they're going to get a wide shot off from top of the circle, and Lutsky does glove it. All right, so we have, what do we got here? Johnson, Robb, and Carden out. Daniger turns it around. He's looking for a breakout pass. He goes back behind the net. And he skates it around, and he comes out with some momentum. And here comes Daniger. He's going to get across the blue line. He's got Johnson and Carden with him. And he's looking for a centering pass, and comes out to Rockhurst. Gloved out of the air by Robb. Robb's going to send it in. Carden in the far corner. Back to Daniger. Daniger tries to backhand D to D. Kept in by Brady Allen. Good job. Carden to Robb. Robb back to Daniger. Daniger's going to line up and shoot. Big hard pass, and it goes in.
What a shot.
Beautiful hard pass on the ice. Lots of traffic in front of the net, and the Spirit take a 5-3 lead.
With just 8 seconds left in the power play. Let's take a look at that.
Carden back to Daniger. Daniger's got some room. He skates it up to the top of the circle and just unleashes. A lot of traffic in there, and that looked like it might have gone to the right of the goalie. He might have got that in the air. I thought that was on the ice.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they call it a goal in the hockey world. And so 10-13 left in the third period, 5-3. Puck is on the ice. Chased down by Peters. Peters in low, pressure on the inside. Spirit has to touch up, goes in deep. Rockhurst has got the puck. They're trying to break it out, but kept in at the blue line by the Spirit. Big pressure by Skibinski. He turns the center's pass. Gets it on net, but picked up by Rockhurst. Rockhurst looking for a breakout here, and D'd up by John Brown, and just a backhanded pass behind the back of the net by Rockhurst. They can't get a shot off there. Big shot from the blue line here, gloved by Lutsky.
It was a good looking save right
there. Good
looking
save by Lutsky there. So Rockhurst takes it around the back of the net, trickles out to their point, and he sends it in. Lutsky tracking it the whole way, looking good with the glove there as he slides to his left. Going to have a drop here to the left. Zon Werner at center to take it. Kallenberg out there with him. John Brown behind the back of the net. Cross ice pass. Kallenberger grabs it, takes it in, looking for a centering. He loses the puck off a skate. Picked up at the blue line. Taken in the neutral zone by Brown. Brown back to Kallenberger. Spirit have to touch up. Kallenberger pokes it in. Rockhurst in. Spirit. Kallenberger with some pressure keeping it in, but Rockhurst does manage to get it out. And here comes the Spirit again. Back to Kallenberger. Kallenberger needs to keep his feet moving there, but good job by Brown, and Kallenberger skates back to forecheck and picked up by the D. Long pass to Niccolo. Niccolo's got some ice to skate. He gets it to the red line and sends it in. Good job by him. Chased down by Kallenberger. Kallenberger takes a big hit. Puck comes out to Rockhurst. Rockhurst in the neutral zone. D'd up by Werner. Chased down by Allen. He's going to go to the goal line and look for it. takes it behind the net, sends it up to Nick Lowe. I'm sorry, that's Johnson. Johnson picks it up, backhands at the link of the ice, and we've got a man down on the ice here. Kallenberger's down, gets up, and played by Lutzke. Schimpf takes it around the back of the net, looking for a breakout. Goes up to Brackett. Brackett and Schimpf on the wall here, helped by Zahn Werner, and they fight for it, and a whistle, which appears to just be move the puck whistle.
I didn't see an arm. I was beginning to wonder.
I think that was just tied up.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Major Carden dances his way out to the to the dot.
You know, I love being a DJ when he's on the ice because he's always enjoying the music.
Oh yeah, he'll give you a dance step going out there. And he's got Houston Brackett to his right. He's got Gage Robb to his left. Allen and Schimpf out on the ice with him. Rockhurst managed to pick it up, send it deep into the zone. Played behind the net by Lutzke. Schimpf picks it up. Schimpf turns to try to play it out. Oh, fought over, picked up. Oh, picked up by Rockhurst. Rockhurst going to skate it in. Picked up by Brackett. Brackett's got it, and he fights for it in the far zone. Oh, centering pass goes out to the line, and it's going to be batted away. Picked up by Carden. Carden's got it. He's going to come up the near line. He's the centering pass out to Brackett at the center. Tips it into the far corner, chased by Brackett. Brackett with lots of pressure, chased into the corner by Robb. Rockhurst picks it up. They take it around the back of the net. They send it the length of the rim. Kept in at the blue line. Not sure what that was. No. Called a slashing or a...
Looked like he called a trip, but I didn't see it.
A trip, maybe?
Yeah, he's called a trip.
And so that was on Brackett. Not really sure what that was. Kind of behind the play. Brackett. And... Okay, so tripping must have happened over in the corner behind the play. So we're going to get a look at our penalty kill here. The penalty kill unit is the white jersey line with Daniger and Life at the point. And Tyler Kane chases it in and decides that he doesn't want the Rockhurst players to get a shot off. So he fights for the puck, and Rockhurst finally comes up with it, tries to get it out of their own zone. But Tyler Kane tips that pass, and here comes Rockhurst into the zone. But Tyler Kane is there to tip that away, and here comes Eric Life into the corner. He pokes it away, and Rockhurst looking for a centering pass back behind the net. Rockhurst back to the corner. Rockhurst out to the point. Point looking for a shot. Nope, sends it into the low corner. Still looking for a shot down behind the net. Interrupted by Eric Life. Good job by Eric Life. He clears it and sends it the length of the ice, and pressured by Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin is going to chase it all the way down. Gavin Lovin is going to get the puck, and he gets shot down and knocked over, but still tapped away by Tyler Kane. Gavin Lovin's got the puck. Gavin Lovin tries to get it in and sent away. Big hit on a Spirit player, and we've got some interference on Rockhurst. And Lovin took the hit. He comes up quick, and so here we've got a replay here. So Gavin Lovin and T. Kane fighting for the puck in the center, and guy just kind of comes up blindside and hits him after the puck had left him. So we are 4-on-4 for a minute, and then we'll have a 1-minute power play. So we've got Carden and Worth at forward, Daniger, Allen at the blue line. Worth takes the drop, bounces over to Allen. Allen's going to just send it in hard, goes into the far corner. It's going to come out to Daniger. Daniger skates it into the corner. Carden takes his place at the D on the blue line. Daniger around the back of the net. He's looking for a shot. He drops it for Allen, goes into the deep corner, picked up by Worth. Worth skates around, Carden streaking in. Daniger gets it out on the point, and he throws it in hard. Gets deflected up into the ice, picked up by Worth. Then Allen, has to take it into the neutral zone, and they have to touch up. Nickel Daniger into the near corner. Here comes Carden trying to pick up the puck, and Carden's got it. He skates it in, and just gets it dropped in the last minute, poked away in the crease, picked up by Brady Allen. He sends it in for a shot that goes wide. Here comes Daniger. Daniger skates it into the far corner. Fought on and picked up by Rockhurst. Rockhurst is looking for a breakout pass, and this is going to be icing because they are full strength. And so now we are on the power play. Is that correct?
I'm sorry?
Are we on the power play now? I think we're on the power play.
We are for
Again,
1 minute.
Confused by the math in my head. The only math that matters is we are ahead 5-3 with 5:36 left in the game.
And now we're on the power play.
And now we're on the power play.
We can make some of this. It'll help.
Absolutely. Werner is going to be center, and he's on the Kallenberger and looks like Beaver Gunner line. We've got John Brown out at the D line with Shimp. Is that correct? I'm sorry, Calvin Wheeler. Calvin Wheeler sends it back in to the far corner. It's going to be played by Zon Werner in the near corner. Zon Werner is going to skate it. He's looking for some open room. He takes it around below the goal line, looking for a centering pass. Centers it in.
Oh, my goodness.
Big shot. Big shot by Johnson. Goalie steps up, and Rockhurst sends it the length of the ice. Wheeler chases it, and he's got some pressure. Wheeler's got it, though. He manages to skate it away, and here comes Werner. Werner's got the puck, and he's got some momentum going across the red line. Takes it across the blue line. Looking to hit the brakes, looking to shoot. Passes it up. Oh, had Kallenberger there for a quick shot. Couldn't quite get his handle on it, though, but Kallenberger's got it at the dot. Fans on a shot. Back out to Rockhurst. Rockhurst sends it the length of the ice. 5 seconds left in the power play. Wheeler plays it around the back of the net. Wheeler's got the puck, looking for the cross-ice pass to Werner. Werner, giving it up to Rockhurst. Goes right behind the net, and here comes Werner. Werner sends it around, rims it around to the point. Picked up by Rockhurst. They try to throw it in from the far side. Goes on the far wall. Here comes Johnson. Johnson manages to poke it out in the neutral zone. Rockhurst with possession, but here comes Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe doing great work to hustle to that puck, and he gets a little shot off, centers it, and a great rebound opportunity there. Good job by Nick Lowe, really hustling after that puck. Thrown in by, what's that?
Peters was driving in, trying to catch up to it, but
absolutely.
Rockhurst able to get to that puck first before he got to that wide open one.
Okay, so Nick Lowe fighting for it on the corner, or in the far corner, or near corner here, helped by Peters. And looks like we've got a whistle, but no, I think that's just a froze puck. So frozen puck stop there. So we're going to get a drop to the goalie's right. So again, no penalty, just a stoppage of play. The ref seems to be a quick whistle on those ones where the puck's not moving on the wall, and that's fine. So Peters to take the drop. He's got Nick Lowe, and who's our other forward there? I'm sorry. Gunnar Beaver.
Yes, Beaver, yep.
Puck comes out to Allen. Allen sends it into the corner, goes around the back of the net. Nick Lowe there to stop it, and dances around but gets it poked away. And they manage to clear it out. That is going to be icing for Rockhurst. So we're going to go back and do the same drop. Looks like the Spear are going to make a line change. I see Carden, Brackett, and Robb going out. So even now, in the playoffs, still doing a little bit of changing around on the lineups here.
Yep.
So we've got Shimp and Brady Allen out as, we got a timeout by Rockhurst. 3:32 left in the game, 2-goal lead by the Spirit. And we gather up to talk to the players. So what's our shots on goal now, Scott? We've got 27-18 in favor of Spirit. 3:32 left in the third period. And so this is the time to focus for 3 minutes and 33 seconds here by the Springfield Spirit. So rocky start to the game.
Absolutely. Towards the end of the second period, we were starting to see some life from the Spirit, and obviously Tyler Kane getting that unfortunate trip penalty right at the start of the third, but hopping out of the box and scoring that goal to get us a little momentum, and then to score another one after that has put us in a better spot in this game.
Absolutely. So with this break, as we said earlier, we've got kind of some fans all over the country. Dayton, what's your farthest fan tune-in you've got going here?
I think Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, really? Okay, all right. I know we've got some people watching in New York City, in Denver, Colorado, in L.A., I believe in Houston, Texas. So I did a little bit of a mass text out to all of my family, so I think we've got some people tuning in to watch their nephew play.
Well, if we keep this going, who knows, maybe Scott can monetize this YouTube
That'd
page.
be great. So Major Carden dances up to the face-off dot there, gets the drop, goes back to Rockhurst. Rockhurst rims it around on the near side. Houston Brackett rushing in to put some pressure on. D'd up by Brady Allen, picked up by Carden, tries to get it out, but centered by the Brackett, or the Spirit. And I guess they thought it was offsides. All the Rockhurst players avoided it. picked up. We've got an empty net here, and Rockhurst is, we've got a Rockhurst player down behind the play. So a lot going on here. Big rub out behind the play on the wall. Empty net for Rockhurst. 3 minutes and 4 seconds. And so Rockhurst player managing to get up. No trainer on the ice yet. He's on his feet.
Yeah, it looked like, he and Shemp got tied up and just kind of went down a little awkwardly.
Yep, and so no call on that. Just hockey, doing that hockey, and that's that happens. So Spirit player escorting the trainer over to take a look at the Rockhurst player as they skate off. So they're gonna. Oh, looks like he's looking at his chin. May have gone down and just bloodied his chin as he fell. So no harm, no foul here. We're going to start play. I believe there will be a drop outside the zone. Puck had gone out when the whistle had played. We've got the white jersey line out, waiting for play to start. And here come the refs with the puck. So still got a lot of players out on the ice for Rockhurst. They're having to put their goalie back in net. So TK Worth on his left, goes back to Rockhurst. Rockhurst tries to clear it out. Picked up by Worth. He skates to the neutral zone. Over to Lovin. Lovin sends it in deep. Bounces it behind the back of the net. Pressure by T. Kane. T. Kane's got it. He's looking to center it in the near corner. Picked up by Rockhurst. Then T. Kane steals it away. And T. Kane taking on 3 white jerseys there, as he's wont to do and usually wins. Breakout by Rockhurst. They get it in the neutral zone. D'd up by Nickel Daniger. Picked up behind the net by Life. Life of the breakout to Lovin. Lovin is going to shoot it. Oh, tipped away at the last second on an empty net.
TK's going to pick it up.
TK's going to pick it up, and he's going to try to shoot it. Tipped away by Rockhurst. 2 minutes left, but with an empty net. Worth fighting for it. Okay, here we have an outlet pass to Lovin. Lovin is going to shoot it, and tipped away by Rockhurst. Rockhurst just playing blocker here in front of the net. Worth picks it up in the near zone, fighting it in the near corner, and T. Kane with him working on it. And T. Kane's got it, empty net, but they've got a player standing in the crease. And a shot by Worth hits the post and goes wide. T. Kane trying to center it, and we've got a whistle. Pull the goalie for the Spirit, and the puck goes up and out of play. So a flurry of action there.
Gavin took a bad hit there, just being in front of the net. Obviously, they were trying to prevent that empty
Yes,
netter.
they were.
See what the call is here. I'm sure it was at least roughing.
Yep. Looks like we got 2 going.
Cross check?
No, he was just skating him there to maybe talk and see what's up.
I guess they gave him a cross check. Okay.
So we're going to end this game with
there are 2
a
in
power
there,
play.
and there was a slash and a cross check.
Okay.
2 men going to the box. Spirit
so
now 5 on 3.
5 on 3 to end the game for the next 1 minute and 44 on 3. Well, a game that started out rocky, awfully exciting here in the end. Who do we have out there? Looks like we got Zon Werner. I'm going to have to put my contacts on for the next game. I'm having some trouble seeing. You know, this is the Olympic size ice, and it's a little bit further over there beyond my, and now we've got another player going onto the box. That must be someone serving a bench minor or a 2 and a 10. Not sure about that.
I'm not sure. Okay, now they got both.
Yeah, honestly, it really doesn't matter.
And they're
Rockhurst captain skates. Let's. Apparently, it wasn't a 5 on 3, and someone couldn't keep their mouth shut. So Zon Werner takes the drop, and he manages to get possession. He gets a shot off, and Rockhurst comes up with the rebound, just trying to throw it out. Kept in by Werner. Werner bounces it to Kallenberger. Kallenberger centers over to Johnson. And Johnson turns around, backhands it in for a 6-3 lead. Good job and good movement by the Spirit. Glad to see senior Andrew Johnson get a goal here in this tournament. Here's the replay, folks. Kallenberger looks up, sees Johnson, centers it, tipped away by Rockhurst. Johnson gathers up the tip, turns around for a backhand and sends it in. So now we're back to 5 on 4 hockey for the final minute and 17 of this game. So 6-3 in Wichita, second round of the playoffs. Spirit trying to advance to the third round and play again tonight at 4 o'clock for a chance to play on Monday for the championship.
And for those of you who may not have followed the whole thing, Spirit, this is their first game, even though it's second round.
Yes.
Because we had a bye being in the first seed.
Absolutely. So. Coming into this tournament with the best winning percentage in the league. Had not played this Rockhurst team, so this has been a little bit of a surprise, an unknown quantity, which honestly is probably going to end up being good for the boys. Not going in thinking that they can just coast through these playoffs. They've had to put in a lot of work and dig themselves out of a hole, which I think can be nothing but good for them.
No, that's right. That's right. And they've stuck with it. They've dug deep and coming away with something here.
Yep. A little bit of rust on the bottle there, dust on the bottle, is whichever euphemism you want to use, and managed to shake it off and move the puck around, and hopefully they can be sharp for this afternoon.
And it looks like the Spirit will be playing Arkansas unless the Hawklets can pull off a miracle.
So we've got an empty net on the Spirit because we've got a delayed penalty. Shot by, and another goal.
And a goal.
John Brown sends it in. We had just pulled our goalie. There was a delayed penalty on Rockhurst. And John Brown gathers it up and sends it in, and it just bounces high off of the goalie's glove. Or maybe Gabe Kallenberger tipped that in. I'm not sure. We're going to see who gets that goal. But anyway, John Brown with the shot. Gabe Kallenberger probably or maybe with the tip, but regardless, it's a 7-3 game now, which is good. 29.4 seconds left in the game. So Peters out to take the shot, or to take the drop.
And
got Lowe to his left. We've got Skibitsky to his right, and what's going on now?
The Rockhurst player looked like maybe he hopped out of the box that shouldn't have.
Okay, so he skates back over. So 5-4. What? So Skibby gets the puck. He's going to skate it in. He's on the far right side. He's looking to center it. Tipped away.
Wow.
Good shot by Peters there on a little bit of a tip. Back to Shemp. Shemp's got it. He sends it into the near corner. Filed on by Peters behind the net. Peters taking some hits, but here comes Peters with the puck, and he's looking to set it up. Cross ice to Skibitsky. Skibitsky, tipped away on his shot there. Can't quite get it off. Here comes Rockhurst, 1 second left, and they are going to not get a shot off, and that is a Spirit win. Skating over to congratulate their goalie, and we will be moving on to the next round of the playoffs. Not going to lie to you, Dayton, earlier in the game, it was in question.
Certainly through 2 periods, it was a nail biter, and
yes,
even we were kind of in a negative spot there for some time during this game.
Arkansas.
Yes, Arkansas did win, so it will be Spirit versus the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs
at 4 o'clock.
Afternoon at 4 o'clock.
4:30. So everybody, we're gonna see the players go out. They gave each other a little tap due to COVID restrictions. We haven't been doing the line or the handshake line, but the players giving each other a tap. Big win for the Spirit. Going into tonight's game at 4:30, folks. Be back for the next game at 4:30. It's going to be a good game against Arkansas, a team that we have split with. Always gives us a good game, so we're going to have to come strong to get to that championship game Monday.
Absolutely. It is not a given, and you know what? It seems like every year in these very playoffs, it is a tight game with Arkansas, so it's another one we got to win.
Playoff hockey, everybody comes to do this. So Zane Lutsky and Major Carden are greeting everybody off the ice. Zane Lutsky will not leave the ice until all other players are off the ice. And as his dad says, he's not superstitious, but he's sort of stitious.
Yeah, well, I actually gave the team a pep talk.
Oh, nice.
Before the game, and I said, as president of SOHA, I want to see players who work hard, who play hard as a team, and have great sportsmanship. And I actually called out Zane and Major for being a representative.
Excellent.
And also talked about last week's Kansas City game. Hey, although we didn't get the Super Bowl win we wanted, Mahomes, after the game, he beelined to Brady, congratulated him, class act. And I just told the boys, hey, that's an example we want to follow. Win or lose. Obviously, we don't want to lose, but we want to be classy either way.
Well, I think they showed it today in some of the things that went on with the goalie being down and hurt, and This game didn't get out of hand chippy, even though we were behind. I thought our players kept their cool, had one little scuffle, and it looked like all players kind of went out and smothered that and said, hey, we got to play and focus. Yep. So, folks, we're going to sign off here for Dayton Lovin, myself, Nick and Scott Lutzke, and Brad Allen. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to tune back in this afternoon at 4:30 for the second round.
Have a great afternoon, folks.
Okay, everybody. As long as we haven't lost the Wi-Fi feed here in Wichita, we are back for the second game of the day for the Springfield Spirit varsity hockey team. So we are obviously in the other rink here at the Wichita Ice Center, much smaller, frankly very dangerous. We're standing in front of about a 3-foot glass divider here that any sort of clearing pass, and Dayton and I are going to be hugging on each other.
Yeah, so you may see a live knockout of one of your,
exactly.
One of your announcers.
So we are here. We're in the second round. This is actually the third round, semifinals of the Marshall Varsity playoffs. We're up against the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. Okay, go ahead and throw that back on the screen here. So you can see we've got our opponents set up here, the Ice Hogs. If we win today, we go to the championship game tomorrow to face either Carriage Club or the Wichita Thunder. Now, both the Northwest Arkansas NWA Ice Hogs and the Wichita Thunder are fighting a little bit of a handicap here. Pardon? Absolutely. The Ice Hogs and the Thunder both have split players on their varsity team and their junior varsity team.
Yes.
So the NW Ice Hogs, about half the team just got off the ice from a JV game. Literally off the ice long enough to Zamboni it and get back on. And so there's a little bit of a fatigue factor that might come into play here. Sorry, folks, if this broadcast is a little bit louder than the other one. It's, again, a different rink. There's a lot less room in here.
And we are right next to the ice, so every slap of the puck we can hear very loudly, as you probably can as well.
Absolutely. So let's see, where are we at now? So in the other bracket, Wichita and Carriage Club. Zane Lutzke, our goalie, keeps throwing pucks at us here. We can't hear a thing, and I'm worried about my dental work, frankly.
Yes.
So the Carriage Club upset in their game to go to the semifinals against Wichita, which that should be a good game later on tonight. And then Wichita will have played 4 games split between varsity and junior varsity. So that's going to be their 4th game in less than 24 hours, as is Northwest Arkansas here. Both have big benches, though, so they've got lots of kids to split between. And Northwest Arkansas has got 2 goalies, as does Spirit, so they're able to split time there and hopefully save some legs. So earlier in the season, we split the series with Northwest Arkansas. We've been partner clubs with them for years. We've always had good rivalries with Arkansas, and a lot of the kids know each other. And so I'm hoping for a really good game here, as we usually do against them.
Yep, and it's the team that we have probably played more than any other team because we're close enough. We do play a lot of friendlies, some off-season, some early season.
Absolutely. We played some tournaments together, split teams, adding teams together. So this should be a good one. And Spirit in their red uniforms, and Arkansas staying in their home whites from the previous game. And we are gathering up around the goalies and getting ready to get started here. So all of you at home, we're going to try to do some shout outs here during the game. Want to give a quick shout out to some of our fans that are tuning in from around the country. We've got fans in New York City. My sister Katie and Josh Powell are watching from the Big Apple.
All right.
My sister Taryn and husband Jay Limry and my two nieces, Maeve and Zeta, are tuning in from Colorado. I've got my uncles Greg and Kevin in LA, California, tuning in. I've got my brother down in Houston, Kurt Hibbs, tuning in. Dayton, where do you got people tuning in from?
Springfield primarily. We've got Mimi Lovin, Gavin's grandmother, and Papa Bergman, Gavin's grandfather, both tuning in for the game here.
So we just started gathering up names, so if we miss some people, we apologize.
And I'm guessing Graham Lovin is also tuning in, probably with some friends to watch the game.
Yeah, absolutely. That is,
and he was part of the team last year that made it to the championship game and played their hearts out.
Absolutely.
In a heartbreaker. Yeah, more overtimes than I've ever seen, but they played their hearts out. It was a lot of fun.
So we are doing the lineups here as Northwest Arkansas call out their players, skating out to the blue line. Again, we have a lot of familiarity with this team. A lot of kids know each other. So here's the starting lineup for the Spirit. Eric Life at defense, skating to the blue line. And number 55, Nickel Daniger. Good time for a shout out to the whole Daniger clan in the St. Louis area. And as well as A.J. Daniger in Springfield. Wyatt Worth and his aunt and uncle, Mike and Carissa and Willard. Dayton Lovin, already mentioned Gavin Lovin's family. And Tyler Kane. I didn't get a chance to talk to Tyler's parents to see if anyone was tuning in around, so I feel bad for not having someone for him.
Yeah, it was hard to catch everybody.
It was, especially since it was my bright idea like 2 minutes ago. Not a lot of research went into this one. All right, doesn't look like we're going to do the anthem. And so the kids are getting their helmets on, and we are getting ready to drop this puck and play some hockey.
Let's do that hockey.
Let's do that hockey as, what was the character's name? Doggone it,
I
totally
don't recall.
blanking on it. It's Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, and his name was, doggone it, I'm going to Google that. There's a reason they invented the internet, and it wasn't for us to wonder about these kind of things.
Again, we're missing Kurt this weekend. He probably would have a whole sheet
Kurt
all
would,
worked up already.
Kurt is obviously the professional in this organization, and we're just trying to get by from him. So we would like to give a shout out to the Kurt and Cindy Bussin and Cal Bussin family. We're missing them this weekend, and here we go. Puck is dropped. Tyler Kane takes it, and Wyatt Worth tries to stick it in, but Ice Hogs get it, bouncing around in the neutral zone. And finally, the Ice Hogs get some control, and they get a little shot off. Goes to Cale Parker in the pipes here. And shot from around to the goal line, picked up by the Spirit. Spirit's trying to break it out. Oh, big bounce off of Arkansas player, Nick Daniger. Oh, gets caught in the ref's feet there. Diagonal pass across. Wyatt Worth circles back around, looking for a little room. Poke checked away by Arkansas. Cale Parker sends it out for his assist and picked up by Arkansas, poked in by Kane. Kane goes around somebody. Oh, goalie has to make a little bit of a stop there. Comes out, picked up by Worth in the near corner. Comes out to Kane. Kane over to Daniger. Daniger with a big shot. Rebound out to Kane. Kane around the back of the net and cycles it back around. Arkansas picks it up. They're on the far wall there. Tyler Kane gets over to fight for it. Comes to Daniger. Daniger shot again. Deflected into the near corner. Worth in the near corner sends it in. Picked up by Lovin around back and out to Daniger again. Big shot.
Oh,
and
there
a goal.
it is. Nicholas Daniger.
Absolutely. So third time's a charm on that same shot. Just go ahead and keep getting it out to that point. Throw it in. Here's the replay. Tyler Kane working in the far corner, gets it out to Daniger again. Third time's a charm, sends it in. That one did look like it stayed on the ice, didn't it?
Yeah, it sailed.
Yeah.
It had some velocity on it.
I'm a big fan of that shot because that provides for a lot of rebound opportunities, but we didn't need it on that one. So with that goal, let's give another quick shout out to the Donna Brinkley, who is viewing in, and the Alsup clan in Dallas. Puck's in the neutral zone, picked up by Northwest Arkansas. They try to send it in, but Calvin Wheeler's there to stop it and send it on. Gets up to Zon Werner. Zon Werner takes it in. Delayed penalty, and looks like it's going to be against Arkansas. John Brown keeps it in. Picked up by Zon Werner at the blue line. He makes a move, skating it in. Can't quite keep the handle, so he centers it. And puck comes down. Puck is laying there. And finally, Arkansas touches it up for the delayed penalty. Not sure what the call was there. Did you see the call, Scott? Okay.
I saw several potential calls, but I'm not sure which one it actually is.
But it is against Arkansas, and so we're going to get our first look in this game at the power play. Cale Parker out here at the blue line doing some work on his equipment and got a little bit of a stoppage of time there for that while he checks things out. Looks like he's working on a lace under his skate there. Hopefully that's all it is.
The official call from the referee, he motioned for roughing.
Okay, all right. So Brady's mom and grandma are tuning in from Springfield. And as I said, the Alsups are tuning in from Dallas. Scott Lutsky says that they love him, but I'll let them decide on that. And Grandma Donna's tuning in. Donna Brinkley, Leanne in Lebanon. I believe that's Houston Brackett's girlfriend. She's tuning in from Lebanon. And again, Mike and Carissa from Willard are tuning in for Wyatt. And we're still working on some gear from Cale Parker. Looks like he's on his feet and ready to go. Skates back to the pipes. So out on the ice, we've got Major Carden, Johnson, and Kallenberger. Again, mixing up these lines a little bit. Brady Allen and Nick Daniger out at the blue line. Johnson to take the drop. Allen over to Daniger. Carden in to shoot. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson with a shot. Comes up the far wall. Picked up by Arkansas. And they clear it out. That is an actual shot on goal. And Cale's going to pass it out into the neutral zone, picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger to Johnson. Johnson carries it in. Loses the handle, but he sends it over. Picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas is going to get it out. Big hit by Daniger. Puck comes into the neutral zone off Arkansas. Picked up by Carden. Carden is looking for an outlet pass to Kallenberger. Kallenberger dances it in. Carden chases it down, pokes it into the corner, chases it into the corner. Hits the brakes. He's got it. He's still fighting against two people. He's got the centering pass over to Worth. Worth turns the corner and takes a shot. He picks it up in the near corner trying to center it. And Kane and Worth are out there. Carden skates off for a change, and Arkansas is going to clear the puck all the way down. Down behind the goal line, picked up by Zon Warner behind the net, and going to be then dropped in for Lovin. Lovin's going to skate it up the far side. Lovin's got speed, gets across the blue line, takes it in, beats somebody. Poked away at the last second by an Arkansas player. Arkansas comes up the near side, and we have a slash call. Looks like it's going to go on the Spirit.
It's all right, shake it off, no big deal. Keep playing.
So Spirit's going to go on the penalty kill for the last 30 seconds. I'm sorry, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the last 36 of this power play. And then we'll go on the penalty kill for, what's the math on that, Dayton? Roughly like 3 minutes, right? So 4-on-4, looks like we've got T. Kane, we've got Wheeler, John Brown, and
Gavin Lovin with the puck.
Gavin Lovin. Puck goes around behind the net, picked up by John Brown, stopped by Northwest Arkansas. Cross ice pass coming to Kane. Kane's got the blue line. Kane dances around. Poked away by Arkansas. And centering pass by Lovin over to Kane, almost squeaks through. And picked up by Kane on the far side. He's fighting for it, looking for a breakaway. In the meantime, he's just killing time, which is really smart on his part. And here comes Arkansas with it. Stolen away by Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin fights for it, drops it back to Kane. Kane's going to take it in and get a shot off. Bounce back behind the net. Kane's still fighting for it, doing Tyler Kane things.
Yes.
And he sends it back into the corner. And now we are on the penalty kill for the next minute and 7 seconds, but Spirit putting a lot of pressure on the puck here, making the Arkansas players really work to get it out of their own zone. And finally they get it in the neutral zone. Big hit by Gavin Lovin at the blue line. That is what you get when you don't have your head up. And Arkansas skates it in, pushes against the pads of Cale Parker, and cleared out by John Brown. John Brown drops it for Gavin Lovin. Gavin Lovin fights for it in the far corner, and then he clears it out. That's going to go the length of the ice. 30 seconds left in the penalty.
Spirit
and
go
now
for a line
we've
change.
got a line change here. We've got Allen and Robb, Carden and Shimp out there for the rest of this penalty kill. Robb puts some pressure on the puck. They skate it through the neutral zone. Here comes Arkansas. Big hit by Shimp up against the wall there. They drop it back, and a quick shot bounces off of Carden's shin pads. Carden fighting in the near corner. Carden takes a big hit and still keeping it in. Carden gets right back up, fighting in the near corner with Brady Allen. Carden steps up to get the puck. Brady Allen clears it out. Still picked up by Arkansas. They managed to skate in, and we've got a penalty, and I think that's going to go on Spirit again. So this isn't good here. Who do we got? All right, no one's fessing up, which I like to see. Ref goes over to grab somebody.
It's a hook on Brady Allen.
So really just that fighting in the corner ended up in a bit of a hook, and so we're going to be on the penalty kill for another 2 minutes here.
Yeah, this can be disastrous. We've run into some games where this has been a problem, and it has been the difference in the game. Let's hope the Spirit get out of this trouble and get back on the move full strength.
Absolutely. That's the dangerous clearing pass right there that we're
Yes,
looking
it
to
is.
avoid. Here it
Speaking
comes
of,
again.
everybody duck.
Dayton and I both ducking for that rim out on the glass clear out. Brackett puts pressure on the puck. Wyatt Worth sends it in. It's not sure why they're calling that. It's a penalty kill, so there's no offside. And so Wyatt Worth shot the puck from the neutral zone, which if it was even strength and offsides, that would have been a drop. But for some reason, they've dropped it in the Spirit zone.
There we go.
Big clearing pass by Nick Daniger, goal line to goal line in the air. Houston Brackett chasing it down, pressuring the puck. He comes up with it. Houston Brackett's trying to center it. Arkansas gets it away, and they come out trying to break it up. Houston Brackett with the unending motor puts a stick on. Turn and look. Arkansas had a chance there. Puck bounced away from them. They've got it behind the back of the net, and they take it in the far corner. They try to set something up. Out to the blue line, and big shot. Tipped in out by Daniger if they're offsides, and here comes Wyatt Worth. He's got some room, sends it into the far diagonal corner, and they go for a line change. Here comes Will Peters, Wheeler, and John Brown looking for our fourth here, and that's Matthew Skabinski. Wait, he goes back off, and we've got Johnson online. So they send it deep, played by Cale Parker behind the net, rimmed out by Wheeler behind the net. Andrew Johnson's got a little bit of breakaway, fighting through people.
Oh man, fighting hard.
Yep, fighting very hard. And we are 25 seconds left in this penalty. Here comes the Ice Hogs. Wheeler D's up, puts a body on the player, sends it around the back of the net. And they are trying to circle around and get a pop. They drop it back. Andrew Johnson not fooled by the drop pass at all, puts a body on him. Arkansas brings it around to the near side, looking for an outlet pass. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Arkansas trying to get a shot off. Good pressure by the Spirit to not let that happen. Puck bounces the length of the ice, and here goes Gabe Kallenberger fighting for it in the far corner. He's going to go down there. Got no help with him, though, but he comes up with it, fighting for it hard, and here comes John Werner to help. Puck comes out, and it does bounce out, chased by John Brown. John Brown's going to get there first, gain possession, and he's going to try to send it up the wall, but he's fighting for it. Got help from Peters. Peters sticks a stick in there, comes out with it. Gabe Kallenberger takes a big hit, but he gets it into the zone. It's picked up by Zon Werner. Werner's got it out to Kallenberger, and then, John Brown and him fight over it a little bit, and they can't quite get it in. Zon Werner picks it up, and Northwest Arkansas manages to clear it out, and they come across the neutral zone. Drop back pass. They take it in the far side, and John Brown tries to go down and pick it. Almost a tip off the skate there of Will Peters, fighting for a centering pass.
Oh, wow, dangerous spot here.
Just laying there, and here comes Wheeler. He gets it out to the blue line. It's offsides.
Yep.
So probably a good whistle for us to get.
Yep, there was a lot of action there.
A lot of action going along. Arkansas putting a lot of pressure on that one and keeping the puck live in the zone. And so really a good thing that Calvin Wheeler sent it out of the zone. So we are 5-on-5, 6:34 left in the first period, 1-0 Spirit. Tyler Kane takes the puck, and he's got a little bit of breakaway. He's got a couple people to beat, and Tyler Kane skating in, and just blocked by the goalie. Good job by the goalie, and they're looking for a centering pass. They've got Worth sitting up front, and they cycle it back around. Tyler Kane, he's in the high dot. Tries to get it over in the far corner. And picked up by Lovin. Lovin to Worth. Worth in behind the net. Worth looking to center it. Worth fighting for it. Takes it off the the skate out to the point. Brady Allen throws it in, tipped by Tyler Kane, but it goes high and out of play. Almost hit the Zamboni, I think, there.
Pretty close.
No netting around this rink anywhere.
Just glad it wasn't coming this way.
Yes, I am glad too. So we're going to get a wholesale line change. What do we got here? Peters, Gunnar Beaver, Skabinski, Daniger, and Life out at the blue line. Drop to the Arkansas goalie's right. Beaver and Skabinski clog the crease. Peters takes the drop. He wins it out to Life. Life sends it into the corner. Chased down around the back of the net by Skabinski, far corner. Sends it out. Picked up by the Ice Hogs. They're trying to clear it out. And there's Eric Life and Nickel Daniger managed to get their hands on it. Diagonal pass into the Arkansas offensive zone, picked up by Arkansas. They're looking for a centering pass. Eric Life fighting on the boards. He manages to get the puck and just can't get it out by Gunnar Beaver, and they manage to swipe it back. And Skibinski backhands it into the neutral zone, but picked up by the Ice Hogs. Here comes Eric Life with the puck. Oh, just got it swiped from him, and a shot. Cale Parker right into the chest. He managed to smother it. So the Ice Hogs putting some real pressure out on there. Here's the replay. Misplay there at the blue line. Ice Hogs just grab it real quick, skate through and get a quick shot off. Really good job jumping on the opportunity there to get a good shot.
Yeah, this is a really aggressive game we've come to expect from Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, and they jump on the loose pucks and they take advantage of opportunities. Carden takes the drop to the right, goes into the far corner, picked up by the Ice Hogs around the back of the net. They try to cycle it up, but here comes Carden up the near corner. He passes it diagonal across to Brackett. Brackett tries to take it into the blue line, and Gage Robb pokes it in, and just out in the neutral zone, sitting deep. Oh, that was action. Not sure what happened here. Okay, so they're saying that was another shot from the neutral zone, and because the goalie played it, they're acting like it was a shot on goal. Our statistician, Scott Lutsky, is saying that he caught it outside the line of the net, which, in all honesty, probably only Scott knows that. And so they're going to bring it all the way back down, drop to Cale Parker's right. Carden takes the drop, Brackett to his right, and ties up in the skates, and the Arkansas comes up with it, poked away by Carden. That picked up by Arkansas. They skated in, looking for a shot. There's a shot,
nice
blocked away by Parker. Brackett sends it out, goes in the neutral zone. Chased by Gage Robb. He's got Carden to follow him. Gage Robb's trying to get there first, fighting for it against Arkansas. Robb goes down. Arkansas picks it up. Poked away, but comes out by Arkansas, and here they come. They've got 3-on-2. Wheeler makes them make a move, and they send it back behind the net. And here comes John Brown over to Brackett. Gets intercepted by Arkansas, and big shot goes into Cale Parker, and he smothers it between the pads.
Another nice save.
Another good shot. Shots on goal here, 6-6. Here's the replay. They poke it over into the near side, and just another quick shot from the top of the circle, and Cale Parker has to drop down and smother it. Zahn Werner to take the drop. Johnson and Kallenberger out there with him, and they're trying to get it out. Here comes Kallenberger, make the break. Johnson, just gets there. He's looking for the centering puck. And we've got a person down. Not sure what this is. Net's off. So Andrew Johnson making a great breakaway off of the poke at the blue line. Had Kallenberger chasing with him. Looked like he got just kind of dragged down in the hockey, and they slid into the netting.
Yep.
And so net's off. No penalty on it, but we're going to get a drop to the goalie's right. Zahn Werner to take the drop. Allen at Shimp at the blue line. Comes back to the D, picked up by Arkansas. They skated through the neutral zone looking for a pass, and poked away by Brady Allen. Centering pass coming from Arkansas. Again, big D by Johnson. Poked away by Werner. Werner managed to get it across ice. Here comes Werner in the neutral zone. This is a big hitting game, guys. They are playing hard to the puck, as Arkansas has really done this whole season. And big shot by Brady Allen from the point, and it's going to be picked up in the corner by Arkansas. Turn and shot in by Werner. He kept it in and got a shot off, picked up by Johnson. Oh, dropped in the back, picked up by Arkansas. They're going to try to get it out. Oh, can't quite pick it up by Kane. And here is a cross-ice pass, and Brady Allen D'ing up on the Arkansas player, managed to turn him around. No shot, poked away by Arkansas or by Springfield. Schimp's going to pick it up in the far corner, takes it around behind the net. Schimp up to, poked away. Oh, big hit in the corner, picked up by Kane. Kane to Worth. Worth dances around the player. Now he's got a headman pass to Johnson. Johnson across the blue line. Oh, tries to get a shot off, but poked away by Arkansas. It's going to be picked up by Kane in the near corner. He circles around. He's looking for a shot off. Oh, big shot. Rebound. Worth, 3 big shots. The goalie comes up big. Now Worth has got it again. Right in the crease. Gets a shot off. Tipped away. And it comes out to Eric Life. Eric Life is going to send it over to Daniger. Daniger for a shot. Goes really high above, but kept in. Picked up by Life. Life to Kane. Kane tries to center it. Picked up by Daniger on the far hash marks into the corner. And Kane behind the net, poked into the corner. Here comes Kane. Kane's looking for some room, drops it out to, cycles it back to Lovin. Kane behind the net, picked up in front by Worth. Worth gets a shot off. Goalie standing up big in the crease, and not sure what this was.
Whistle.
Not sure what the whistle was. I think it was net off again. Yeah, they're adjusting the net, so minute 56 left in the first period, 1-0 Spirit, and wholesale line change by the Spirit. We've got Lowe, Peters, and Gunnar Beaver out. Looks like we've got Daniger and Life at the blue line. Peters to take the drop. Lowe and Gunnar to clog the crease. Peters wins the draw, takes it behind the back of the net. He's looking for a centering pass, goes out to Daniger. Daniger sends it in hard and low, picked up by Nick Lowe, standing in the back door. He's going to fight for it on the hash marks on the near side. Gunnar Beaver over to help, and Arkansas trying to clear it. Peters with a centering pass, good job across, but no one home. Fought in the corner, rimmed around by Arkansas. Life to pick it up on the near side, sends it back around. Arkansas is going to try to clear this out. Fight by Gunnar Beaver in the far corner, helped by Peters. Puck is frozen on the wall, and finally rimmed out by Arkansas, but it's going to come over here to Life. Life's going to grab it. He throws it back into the corner. Big rebound in front of the net, but picked up by Arkansas. 1 minute left in the period. Back over here to Life. Life sends it into the corner and picked up by Peters. Peters in the corner, trying to be centered, but picked up by Arkansas, and here comes Arkansas. They managed to get it out. Going to be picked up by Daniger. Daniger takes it around the back of his own net, hits the brakes to reverse course, and he sends it out to the wall. And here comes Daniger. Daniger's got the stride going now on a give and go, and he sends it in deep, and he's going to stride around, and they're going for a line change. Daniger tying it up. He centers it, and we're offsides now, so we've got to touch up. Great effort by Daniger there.
Very, very good.
You know, really to send it in, fight for it, and give his team a chance to get a line change, and almost got a good centering pass for a shot off there all at once. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler takes it into the blue line, and he sends it down around the back of the net for the dump and chase. Comes up to Johnson on the far side. John Brown shoots it, bounces off an Arkansas player. Johnson fights for it, comes up for Werner. Still poking around into the far corner. Gabe Caliber goes over to put pressure. Pressure by Zon Werner. And that is the end of the period. Sorry, everybody. I completely lost track of time there. I didn't even know what the time was left. But that is the end of the first period here in Wichita. We have an 8-6 shots on goal advantage by the Spirit, and it's 1-0. Oh, nice. A.J. Daniger throwing a little chat in on the broadcast. Spirit alum now playing for the MSU D3 hockey team at Missouri State University. So we're getting even more hockey out of A.J. that we all get to go watch and enjoy that. So thank you very much, A.J.
It's always fun.
For tuning in. I'm sure we've got, there's at least 3 or 4 alumni that we know are tuned in tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if Ryan Moon's tuned in. He plays with A.J. on that team.
The Wassies
Garnier
tune in. As we said, your son Graham is probably tuned in with some buddies. So what else are you going to do on a Saturday night but watch Spirit hockey, right?
I'm not sure how much snow is in Springfield, but if you have as much as we have here, hey, it's a great night to sit home and watch some hockey.
It's a great night to sit home and watch hockey. I know my wife, the lovely Ashley Carden, is sitting home with Elsa and Delaney Carden watching the game. And happy Valentine's Day to you, honey. I love you. As we sit here and the teams take a breather, you can really see the Arkansas team taking this rest seriously. They are on their fourth game. They're second in a row right here, so they're taking this opportunity to sit and rest their legs.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Fatigue doesn't seem to have set in. They've been playing a very fast, very hard game.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that fatigue is a factor later.
Certainly fighting through that, and they've always been a hard-hitting, hard-hustling team. They win a lot of 50-50 pucks, so this is a good game so far. Really like to see it. I like the score right now, not going to lie to you there.
Yep.
I'd like to keep that lead and add to it. So, all right, the teams break up. Ref is out at the dot, waiting to drop the puck. We're going to switch sides for you here, folks. We're going to go left to right attack on your radio dial. Looks like we've got John Brown and Calvin Wheeler out as defensive pairings. We've got the white jersey line, Lovin, Kane, and Worth out for, so we've got 4 of the all-conference team players out on the ice right now. A couple of seniors, assistant captain. This is a good line. I like this setup here to start the second period, Dayton.
Yeah, we need to keep the momentum up and keep the shots on goal coming.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kel Parker making another little adjustment to his gear there. Like to get that settled and not have to worry about it.
Yep.
So Kel Parker's in the pipes, and we are ready to go. Ref checks the goalies, and he drops the puck. Tyler Kane takes the drop and pushed quickly by the Arkansas players, and they headman pass from Kane up to Worth. Worth skates it in. Worth to Worth to Lovin, and Lovin with a nifty little backhand, and it just gets blocked, and now we've got a whistle, not sure what it is.
Looks like the net is off again.
So, I got to say, that net down there behind the red jersey's not coming off as much. So, all right, so no change in lineups. Tyler Kane's going to take the drop to the goalie's right. Puck is on the ice. Tyler Kane gets it over to Worth. Worth into the corner. Worth skates it. Oh, big shot.
Nice hard shot.
Into the bread basket of the goalie, but boy, he snapped it on. Here's the replay. He just takes the takes the puck, goes behind this goal line as the left-handed shooter is able to just lean in and get a quick one off from about 6 feet away. Tyler Kane takes the drop. Arkansas manages to break it out. Here comes the Sioux brothers, and they are going, tipped away by a skate, but they get a shot off, goes high, and out to the point, sends it right back into the corner, and bounced around behind the net. They're looking for a centering pass. Tyler Kane gets the puck and gets some control of it. Backhanded out by Wheeler. Wheeler out to Lovin. Lovin, intercepted by the Sioux brothers. And, Sean takes it in, and a backhanded shot picked up by Cale Parker, but deflected out and into the corner. John Brown's got it. He's going to look to set something up. So John Brown circles back around. Takes it in front of the net. Scary there. Wheeler cross ice. Just can't quite get it out. Still in, and a lazy shot goes in on goal, but interrupted by the Spirit. Still trying to break it out. Here's Wyatt Worth up the cross ice pass. Tyler Kane's got it now. Tyler Kane, gets his glove on it. Tyler Kane looking at that. I don't know which hole it was. Right under the left, the glove side over the pad, looking for it. And he snaps it off in a quick hand. So Worth with the good little, actually kind of lost the handle for the pass to Kyler, but Tyler saw a hole and looked for it. Couldn't quite get it there. All right, so Carden, Brackett, and Robb out on the ice. Carden gets the drop, and Arkansas picks up, tries to bounce it out. Poked in by Shimp, but Arkansas gets it again. Another headman pass. And interrupted. Now Shimp's going to take it behind the back of his net. Outlet pass to Brackett. Brackett up to Carden. Carden into the neutral zone. Carden chases it down. Going to look for it behind the zone. He's going to look for a centering pass, and there it goes through the crease. No one home to grab it, though. Outlet pass by Arkansas. Bounces back to Shimp. Shimp's got to gather it up. Big hit and pressure. That was a little bit late, but I guess they're not going to call it. Robb fighting on the near wall here, and it goes back out to Brady. Brady's going to send it up to Brackett. Brady pokes it ahead, but picked up by Arkansas. and Brackett is gonna send it up, and it goes out of play.
And they're
So we'll get a
ducking on
line
the other
change.
side of the rink.
Yep, absolutely. So a couple of good scoring chances there for the Spirit, and but just can't get him past that goalie. The goalie's playing really well. Got a good glove on him and keeping it out of there. But I like the chance if we just keep shooting, some good things will happen. 11-7 on the shots on goal. Sean Warner takes the shot, and Nickel, be careful, we're scared. Nickel Daniger shoots a hard one right at the moms here, and so he's fighting for it on the near boards, and John Warner backing him up, and John Warner comes up with it, and he just throws it in. Oh, big rebound there in front of the goalie, and they just pop it out, chased down by Eric Life. A little bit of pressure coming on, popped out by Life, sends it back to the blue line, but picked up by Arkansas. Oh, turning right, good shot right there by Arkansas, but it does bounce out. They send it back in, so they're offsides, played by Cale Parker. Picked up by Life around the back of the net. Life's gonna, bounce off of the skate and kept in by Arkansas, and they're gonna turn for a shot. Cale Parker smothers it. Big hit out in the center by Arkansas on Nick Daniger. He sits there and collects himself. So here's the replay. Just a little bit of a misplay. Comes in, Arkansas grabs it, gets a shot off, and then big hit. Looks like Daniger was kind of skating the other way and just kind of got hit from the side. So just a little off-balance play there. All right, so white jersey line back on, rimmed around by Wheeler, taken out by Worth, but picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas with some good pressure here. Lovin's going to go fight forward in the corner. They come out skating, number 22, and they take it in. Might have been a little offsides there. Drop it back, but can't quite get it. And here comes Worth. Worth's got it, and he sends it over to Kane to Lovin. Lovin for the shot, and goal! Trademark Kane Lovin Worth passing in front of the net for the goal.
And that's what I was just going to say when we were talking earlier. What we really need to see is that tape-to-tape passing, so we can get the good shot.
And here's the replay. Worth takes it across, back to Lovin. Lovin off the skate, over to Worth and Kane. Looks like Lovin got it maybe off of his butt. He was falling in. Either way, it is now 2-0 with 11:29 left to go in the second period. Peters, Skabinski, and Lowe on the drop. Arkansas brings it in, D'd up by Brady. Got to get a shot from a wide angle by Arkansas, and nets off. So wonder if it is something to do with the ice here. Hold on just a second here, getting some feedback. Okay, everybody, we've got a net problem here. Refs are taking a look at that. And I want to apologize if we're having a little trouble with the camera work here, but this is such a tight rink that we are literally have our camera 4 feet from the ice. And so when it's over in these corners or going by us, we're trying to make sure we keep the puck in the screen. Shot there by Arkansas.
Nice save.
Parker.
Fantastic save by Cale Parker.
Sliding over to make the save on the backdoor shot. So get a replay here on that. Really good job by Cale. He's on the right side pipe on his knees and slides over with a good push to get the glove on that puck. Excellent job by Cale to shut the door there. But as we said, folks, we apologize for the camera work, but we are just right up on the play here, and there's not just a whole lot we can do and still keep the play in the camera. So puck goes around the back of the net. Schimp's going to chase it down and fight for it in the corner. Arkansas trying to get their hands on it. Oh, they get a shot off, but it turns and fires. Cale smothers it. So a lot of action in front of Cale Parker here.
Yes, there is.
Here's the replay. Puck goes just across again. Arkansas player grabs it and turns for a shot. Cale Parker tracking it the whole way. Drop is going to be to the left, so the white jersey line is back on. Kane to take the drop. Lovin in the crease, and Wyatt Worth on the far side. Got a little confusion here on the Arkansas side about who can come on, but now we settle down and we've got a drop here, and puck comes out to the comes out. Headman pass up to Worth. Worth to Lovin. Oh, gets tipped away by Arkansas. Arkansas takes a big hit. Picked up by Life. Life sends it in. Goes to Arkansas. Going to be pressure by Kane, and now pressure by Worth. Oh, Daniger can't quite keep it in, and here it is picked up, and Daniger's going to chase it down. He's going to get there first, take it behind the net. Big pressure by Arkansas, and poked away by Arkansas, but Daniger stays on it, gets it out for the breakout pass to Lovin, and it is going to go into the neutral zone, picked up by Johnson. Johnson and Kane. Johnson over the Kane, and he backdoors it. Oh, big shot by Johnson.
But
and
what a beautiful play.
Great play to move the puck, and a great move by the Arkansas goalie. So, pass over to Kane. Kane can't get it, so he backhands it back to Johnson. Really good opportunity there, but the goalie there for the stop. Can't say enough about this goalie's play. He's really doing a good job.
Really is, yep.
So Werner to take the drop, comes back to Kallenberger. Kallenberger out to D. D sends it in to Kallenberger. Kallenberger fighting for it on the far corner, comes out to Werner. Still no clear possession. Here come Arkansas. They get poked away by Johnson. Johnson sends it in. Arkansas manages to clear it out. Still can't get it out. They turn and skate it, and they get it into the zone, chased down by Life. Life's going to fight for it in the corner.
Job.
He comes up with it. Still fighting for it. Now Arkansas's got it, looking for a centering pass.
Oh, wow.
Cale Parker coming up big again. Point and blank shot there. Stayed on the ice, and he was able to poke it away. Now Arkansas is fighting for it at the blue line. Here comes Eric Life for it. And Arkansas comes up with it. Wide angle shot. Smothered by Cale Parker. 9:18 left to go in the period. Here's the replay. So fighting for it on the far side. Arkansas just comes up with it. It's really a shot down by the goal line, so easy grab for Parker, but he stayed focused on the pipes there. So drop to his left. Carden to take the drop. Looks like he's got Rob and Brackett out there with him. Carden, the left-handed shooter, takes it into the corner. Picked up by John Brown. John Brown skates around back of the net. Up to Brackett on the hash marks. He's looking for a breakout pass. Can't quite get it off. Pokes it out. Brackett just bulls the puck out, and Carden and Brackett both go down. Carden pokes it away. Picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler's looking for an outlet pass. Gets Rob over on the far side. Bounces in, and Carden's going to go in and fight for it. He's got it behind the back of the net. Loses it. Picked up by Rob. Rob's looking to center it, and Arkansas comes up with it, trying to clear it, but Brackett gets back and stops it. And, just bounces out by Arkansas. They're going to have to touch up. Spirit goes in to chase it. Still can't get it out, and picked up by Rob. Rob sends it back in, and we're offsides again. We've got to send it, clear it out, so they touch up, go back in. Picked up by Carden, but they're offsides again. A lot of back and forth across the blue line here. And so Arkansas's got it, looking for the cross-ice pass. Carden tips it away, and then Worth takes it in. Worth goes to his knees, but he's still fighting for it. Arkansas manages to pick it up behind the net, sends it out to Wheeler at the point. Wheeler with a shot, tipped away by Arkansas, comes into the near corner. Wyatt Worth to fight for it, picked up by Wheeler. He sends it on the near boards, picked up by Arkansas, fighting for it. And picked up by Kane. Kane steals it, going to the neutral zone to Worth.
Oh, nice
Worth
pass.
across the blue line,
Wow.
dances around. Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
Another great save by the
Great
Arkansas
save
goalie.
by that goalie. Wyatt Worth
And
dancing around.
What
Two
good
people.
movement
Oh,
from the
man.
Spirit, from Kane to Worth, and then Worth dangling around a couple guys there. Wow, it's pretty impressive.
And he gets a point-blank shot off. That glove side is shut down goalie for him. Yeah, was that blocker side? Yeah, I think the kids might want to shoot blocker side from now on, like you said there, Brady, or Brad. Kane takes the drop, fights for it on the near board, helped by Worth, out to Shemp. Shemp's going to shoot it in, tapped away by Arkansas, into the near corner, fight by Kane. Kane comes up with it, Kane to Worth. Oh, comes out to Shemp. They get it across the blue line. Oh, poked away by Shemp. Excellent job. And here comes Arkansas. Oh, they got a little step behind the D there, but Shemp traces back, hustles to it, and keeps them from getting to it. Outlet pass to Lovin, Worth pokes it away with his skate, and here comes Brady Allen. He's got momentum. He's going to carry it in. He sends it into the behind the goal line, behind the net, picked up by Kane. Kane turns and shoots. Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
How did that not go in?
How did that not go in? Brady Allen's got it. He's going to, oh, great pass over to to Gavin Lovin for the shot, but it goes wide, and here comes Arkansas. Brady Allen picks it up, backs it up out of the zone, and now picked up by Kane. Kane to Lovin. Oh, he tries to dangle through. Just out of the zone, offsides by the Spirit. They have to tag up. They go for a line change, and here comes Peters for some pressure on the puck. They bring it around the near side. Here comes Brady Allen looking to stop it. Oh, Gunnar Beaver comes over out of nowhere and pokes it down deep. Good hustle by Gunnar Beaver. Peters chases it on the far side. Beaver picks it up. He's going to just throw it in. Good job, tipped away by the Arkansas. Centering pass by Nick Lowe. Great job to send it in there. Tapped away by Arkansas and picked up. And at the blue line, bounces over Schimp's stick. At the blue line, Spirit touch up and go back in to put the pressure on. Gunnar Beaver with the fast feet does a great job of getting there. Picked up by Brady Allen. He just sends it in, but bad bounce off of a shin guard, sends it, and that's going to be icing. Premature pass there by the Arkansas player before he got across the red line to send it down for icing. So probably a good whistle for us. We get a break in the action.
I must say I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing out of the Spirit. I mean, really, the goalie hard down here on this end is standing on his head.
He is.
To keep this game tight.
He is. And but we're getting a lot of pressure, getting a lot of shots. And so let's see, Werner to take the drop. Johnson and Kallenberger in the crease. Arkansas comes up with it and gets it out. And, big poke away by Werner. And they send it deep into the corner. Going to be chased by Life, picked up by Daniger. He sends it up. Picked away by Arkansas in the corner. But breakout pass, Kallenberger to Werner. Tipped away by Arkansas. Life's got it in the neutral zone, but they turn it around, and here comes Arkansas. Good D by Life, but they drop it back and get a shot. Goes wide. Picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger skates it out. He's going to get some room. Headman pass to Werner. Tips back into the neutral zone. So, stolen away by Johnson.
Nice
Johnson
move.
sends it in deep. Chased by Kallenberger. Kallenberger in the neutral zone comes up with it, looking to center it. Centers it out for where a person should be, but it goes to Arkansas. Life keeps it in. He's at the at the far wall, poked in by, we've got a whistle. I think that was a little tippy-tappy in and out of the neutral zone. Looks like behind the plate we had Life doing something. Didn't get our replay guy didn't hit it, but that was really behind the play.
There were two calls. It was a rough and a high stick.
Okay. So
it looks like we'll be even strength.
Even strength, 5-on-5, 2 people in the box. Eric Life for the Spirit, and obviously some criminal for the Arkansas players. But we're going to be 5-on-5, so no harm, no foul. Carden to take the drop. Brackett and Rob clog the crease. Carden picks it up on the far side, fighting for it in the corner. And they try to turn it away, and here come Arkansas. Headman pass up, but they can't quite get it. Down goes our defense. Arkansas is going to get there first. Look for the centering pass. Still can't quite get their hands on it. Cleared away by Calvin. Wheeler puts the pressure on, circled around by Arkansas. They try to get into the back door, far side, dropping it, but good pressure by John Brown, and he can't quite get it in. And they have to just send it into the near corner, fought by Wheeler. Arkansas comes up with it. Not sure what the whistle is, but we came up with it behind the net. We'll see what the whistle was. It looks like it's net off again. And so, again.
Wow, that's way off.
What's that? Okay. Arkansas player ran into the net, knocked it off. So that's been I think that's at least our 5th or 6th Arkansas or just net off call. So drop is going to be out in the neutral zone. Tyler Kane, Worth, and Lovin out for it. We've got Wheeler and Brown at D. Tyler Kane takes the drop, picked away by Arkansas, and they send it in hard. Wheeler goes down hard, but he picks it right back up. Picked up in the corner, centering pass by Arkansas out to the point. They send it in. And a rebound. Cale Parker standing up big stopping both of those. Picked up by Calvin Wheeler. He tries to clear it out. Calvin Wheeler fighting 2 or 3 white jerseys there. And here comes Kane. Kane to Lovin on the near side. Oh, just goes around and bounces off the board with a weird bounce. And they send it out. And that's going to be icing. So we'll get a drop down in front of the Arkansas goalie. And here we go, folks. 3:36 left in the second period. 2-0 in favor of the Spirit. Shots on goal, 15-14. So really evenly played here. And got to keep the pressure on.
Absolutely.
Shimp and Allen at the blue line. Kane to take the drop. He wins it, sends it towards goal. Arkansas picks it up, cycles it around, tries to rim it out. Picked up by Arkansas. Shimp fights for it here. Goes into the neutral zone. Picked up by Worth. Worth to Lovin. Lovin tries to get it in. Goes back out. Have to touch up on the offsides. Kane goes in hard to the wall to fight for it. Gets around him. Picked up by Worth. Worth sends it in and picked up by Arkansas. Really a lot of good stuck handlers out there on the ice here right now for both teams. Lovin comes up with it, and he's going to try to send it into Kane. Great look there, but tipped away by a skate. Goes around the far corner. Brady Allen's going to go fight for it. Brady Allen wins that battle. Comes up with it, sends it to Kane. Oh, centering pass over to Lovin to Kane. And then back out of the blue line. Shimp sends it in and finally cleared. And that's going to be icing by...
If it makes it.
No icing, didn't make it. So Shimp chases it down. No, it didn't make it to the goal line. And so he's got a clearing pass up to Worth. Worth backhands it in, and he goes for a change. Arkansas picks it up behind their net, bobbles it a little bit. Pressure by Lovin, and now pressure by Allen. Allen keeps it in. Great job, but goes in neutral zone. Shimp manages to pass it in the zone, back and forth across the blue line. Lovin fighting for it and comes up for it. Lovin, and he's got a shot and a rebound, and scrum in front. And the goalie finally just drops on it. Oh, big push by the Arkansas player on Lovin. And Peters goes in to help. See what happens here. I'd say Arkansas player is going to go to the box for that one. Here's the replay. So skates in, get a shot off. Couple of whacks at the puck. Puck was loose. No harm there, but looks like the Arkansas player was just trying to protect his goalie. Threw a hit on Lovin, I guess.
You did call it a roughing.
And they called it a roughing. Peters went in to help out his teammate. And so we're going to be on the power play here. Looks like we're going to start off with Carden, Johnson, Kallenberger, Daniger, and Allen at the blue line. Puck is dropped, picked up in the neutral zone. Heavy pressure by Arkansas. Like to see it. Pass out to Cale Parker, picked up by Brady Allen. Pressure by Arkansas, picked up by Johnson. Johnson swings it around. Cross ice pass to Carden. Carden through the neutral zone. He sends it cross ice to Kallenberger. Bounces into the near corner. Pressure by Kallenberger. He taps it away. He's looking to try to get it and center it, but picked up by Arkansas out to Daniger. Daniger throws it in hard. And a tip.
So
almost
close.
bounced in by Kallenberger. Carden fights for it. He wisely sends it back out to the point, back to Carden. Picked up by Kallenberger behind, back to Carden in the far corner. He tries to cross ice pass it and goes down. Just goes a little wide to Daniger. Daniger picks it up. He's got a little pressure on him. He takes it around the back of the net. He's got some room. And he has to hit the brakes on a tip. So here it comes. Picked up by Worth nearby, but comes out. Goes offsides on that one. Sorry, folks. It was right in front of us.
It was close.
Real close back and forth across the blue line, and we couldn't quite see it under the boards here. So actually probably a good thing. We get to get a line change out front real quick. So we're going to have our number one. This is our number one power play. Kane, Lovin, Worth, and Werner at D. He drops back. And 1 minute left in the period, 45 seconds left in the power play. Werner turns and takes it, near ice pass to Lovin. Lovin skates it in, tapping it around, goes back to Brown. Brown over to Werner, can't quite grab it, but he just sends it in hard. Worth's got the rebound, Worth the rebound, and a shot in, tipped away. Gavin Lovin grabs it, back over to Worth. Worth manages to off his drop
to Kane.
Feet, drop it over. Kane with his back to the puck, now he's fighting for it. He's going to grab it, and he's got a centering pass waiting around back of the net, looking for someone to pass to or shoot. Oh, bounces off his shin pad there, and here comes Arkansas. They managed to clear it out. Little pressure here. John Brown goes back to pick it up. John Brown turns the corner, and he turns it and sends it over to Worth. Now Worth has got it. He's got Lovin, and 5-4, and a shot, and a goal!
Yes, with 1.9 on the clock.
At the buzzer.
Beautiful.
Worth turns the corner and hits the top right corner over the goalie's right shoulder. And great shot, great goal. Here's the replay, folks. So Worth skates it in, bounces around. He goes around the corner, comes up the crease, and everyone looks like they relaxed at the end of the series, or at the end of the shift, and Worth took advantage of it. So nice padding. 3-0, 1.9 left in the second period. And one quick drop here, and that's the end of the second period, folks. So we are going to have a Zamboni break, about 10-15 minutes here. Dayton, what'd you think of those first two periods?
You know, I thought it was a very exciting first two periods. I mean, both teams are playing really hard, really fast, really well. The Arkansas goalie's been doing outstanding, but we've gotten a few in. Kale also playing outstanding on our end.
I'm going to say that despite it being 3-0, this is a very close game.
It really is.
The skill level on both sides is really well matched. It's a fun game to watch. I hope everyone at home is enjoying it as much as we are. Now, granted the fact that Dan and I are terrified right now by getting hit by a puck, if you take a look at us, we are literally standing with our heads over the top of the glass, 5 feet away from the rink. Any stray puck is going to hit us and this nice young lady over here. We're in a danger zone here. Frankly, we should be getting hazard pay, I think, to bring you this broadcast.
Yes. Yeah.
There's all kinds of black marks on the wall behind us.
Noel showing all the previous collateral damage.
So we are going to let you guys go for a quick break, and we'll be back after the Zamboni, folks.
All right.
Okay, everybody, we are back after the Zamboni break. Hope everybody was able to tune back in. We had a little Wi-Fi connectivity break, but we are about to start the third period, and not sure what happened there. We had the puck drop, and then we had a real quick buzzer, and anyway, I think we're ready to start again.
I think let's just try it again. See what happens.
Let's try it again. So here, yep. And here's the drop. Tyler Kane.
It is a real live instant replay.
And it happens again.
There must be something wrong with the clock, I'm guessing.
We are having some buzzer issues. We haven't even burned a second off of this. So we know the buzzer works. We can actually hear it. So, and there it goes again. So we're just waiting on a little technical issue here, getting that fixed up. Both teams on their feet. And we are, crowd yelling out to the players, which are literally only mere feet away, and talking to them, saying, don't clear the puck at us. Buzzer still works. Well, Dayton, a little bit of a recap here.
Yeah.
So we are starting the third period. We're ahead 3-0. We've got an 18-14 advantage in shots on goal. Some of the moms and dads were complaining that Scott wasn't doing an accurate job of shots on goal because they thought there was way more than that.
Yeah.
Typical backseat stat keepers. What are you going to do? They're not working the booth here. They're not here in the trenches, dodging grenades.
I will say, with the fast pace of the game and all the shots we've seen, it does seem like
it does.
A long game. And it's going to seem even longer if we keep hearing this buzzer.
Yes, it will. So,
Maddie said, so now they know how to play good through the first two periods.
so we are just waiting on some technical difficulties here. We've got at least 8 people over in the
and they're resetting the
in
clock.
the box trying to reset the clock. So we will keep you tuned in. Can you hold this for me real quick, Dayton? Thank you very much. Having a little technical difficulty on my own here. It's hard to hold hot chocolate and do play-by-play at the same time. This is the sacrifices we make up here in the booth, right?
That's right.
So again, another quick shout out to Kurt Bussin. We miss him here in the booth.
Absolutely.
This has been a
not just
fun
Kurt,
year.
Cal as well.
Oh yeah. Well, they miss Cal out on the ice.
Yeah,
We miss Kurt in the
yes.
booth. There's 2 teams here.
Yes.
So this has been a really fun year to do this and
It has.
announce, and so
All
it looks
right.
like we've got a little accuracy on the board here. 3-0, third period. Both teams on the ice, and we're about to drop the puck. And here we go for third period varsity hockey action. Semifinal game, Northwest Arkansas Spirit. Won by the Spirit, sent in by Dayton Lovin. Gavin Lovin. Tyler Kane fighting in the corner. Lovin, Arkansas comes up with it. They're skating it out, and here they come near side. And shooting it in hard from the neutral zone, picked up by Daniger. Daniger backhands it out, bounces in the neutral zone, picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas coming out with a vengeance here, and skating through, and he loses the handle. Daniger throws it up the wall. Worth grabs it. Oh, now we've got a penalty. Looks like this happened behind the play a little bit. Nick Daniger gets a penalty. I'm gonna call that a tall kid penalty again.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, he had a little shove on him to get him off the puck, but I didn't see anything in the play itself.
And it might have been after the play. Maybe that's why it got called.
Okay,
but
could be.
Right off the bat here, we're going to be on penalty kill. Daniger in the box for 2 minutes. Daniger has had his penalty trouble earlier in the season, but frankly, last 6 or 7 games has done a tremendous job staying out of the box and playing good D.
Agreed.
So,
last season I joked that I had a theme song for him when he came to the penalty box.
Yes, you did.
And it was Problem Child, but...
Yep, but no, he's done a great job. So now Arkansas carries the puck around behind the net, looking for the cross-ice pass. Carden gets it and sends it the length of the ice, clears it out, and chased by Lovin. Lovin puts the pressure on. Here comes the Ice Hogs. They're trying to get it out, and it's going to be picked up by Brady Allen on the far side. He's going to turn, and he's going to send it the length of the ice. Tapped by Carden. Oh, that was one of those ones coming right at our face here. Cleared by John Brown. Here goes Lovin chasing, and he puts a little pressure on him, and he's got Carden waiting out on the near side. Gavin Lovin doing great work there in the corner, really fighting it out, and gets clear to Arkansas. They kill a minute of the penalty. Good job there by Gavin Lovin. Tipped wide, picked up by Brown. Oh, picked up by Arkansas. They turn it around, and Arkansas takes it in wide, hits the brakes, and looking for a Gretzky curl there. He's looking for a centering pass, goes behind the net. Arkansas behind the net, centering pass in, turns and shoots, can't quite get it through, and pressure by John Brown, and here's a little backhand pass, goes behind the net, picked up by Arkansas. And then now back behind it, they're trying to center it. Good centering pass there, good shot. Cale Parker coming up big, comes around the other side. Here comes Arkansas, again pressure by Brady Allen. Oh, and there's a shot and a goal. So 24 seconds left to go in the penalty, and Arkansas breaks the ice and gets on the board. Here's the replay.
It looks like that was Cy Scott, a former Spirit player who actually scored that goal.
And so back and forth behind the net, and they finally managed to center it and catch Cale Parker off guard. And it is a 3-1 game, 12:48 left in the third period. Nickel Danner comes back on the ice. So John Werner to take the drop. Kallenberger puts a little pressure on. Johnson on the far side. Outlet pass out to Werner. Pressure by the Arkansas. Picked up, Johnson carries it in. Oh, can't quite get it in. Comes to Daniger. Daniger back up to Werner. Just gets it in, and ticky-tacky back and forth across the blue line. It's going to be an offsides call, so drop right outside the zone. No line change for either team. Werner to take it and gets it and wins it back. Oh, Arkansas steps up and picks it up. And Shimp goes over to defend it. And, oh, big Shimp hit on the corner. And they get a shot off, but Cale Parker smothers it. So going to get a drop here to Cale Parker's right. Good little snapshot right there in front of Cale, but again, Cale's ready for it on the replay. Wholesale line changes by both teams. So Rob, Carden, and Brackett are the forwards. Life and Brown as D. Picked up, dropped around in the front, and goes around back behind the net, picked up by John Brown. John Brown's going to send it up to Rob. Rob looking to outlet pass, comes to Carden. Carden in the neutral zone, picked up by Arkansas. They turn and go, and they've got some momentum. Gets in front, backhand shot,
nice
smothered
save
by Cale. You know, really good job. Number 22. How do you pronounce their name? Shu. Great job by number 22, Shu, one of the twins. Skates it in there hard, and they're always a force to be reckoned with, this Arkansas team, Dayton.
Oh, they're not twins.
They're not twins? Oh, I'm sorry. They're just brothers? Okay. So picked up by Worth around the corner. He takes it behind the back of the net, looking to break it out. He sends it out long. Oh, and here is Tyler Kane.
Kane.
All alone.
With an opportunity.
He's got an opportunity here,
and
he
scores.
buries it. Dances in front of the goalie. Sends it 5-hole. Goalie never really had a chance to react to it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful goal.
4-1.
So who had that outlet pass there? So great outlet pass, Tyler Kane across the red line in a cherry picking position. And man, you're just not going to beat Tyler Kane one-on-one against the goalie like that.
Yeah, Tyler Kane grew up with a brother who was a goalie, and so he just loved to put those moves on.
Spent his whole life learning for that moment right there.
Yeah. When you got a brother who's a goalie, you got lots of practice at home, so you don't miss those things.
Yeah, and an older brother, no less, so you really want to beat him.
Yeah.
Puck is dropped, picked up by Skibinski. He sends it in. Peters and Beaver give chase. Comes out to Brady Allen. Brady Allen sends it back in. Picked up by Peters. Peters back to Skibby. Skibby shoots it across the crease. Daniger comes in to pick it up. Big hit by Peters in the corner, picked up by Arkansas. They're trying to get a hold of it and get it out. Still fighting for it in the far corner there. Peters manages to interrupt it, and we've got a penalty.
Yeah, I think Peters is going to go to the box, I believe.
For
High
that
stick,
first
it looks
hit,
like.
I think it's an elbowing. It was that first hit, I imagine, and that might be a little bit of a tall guy hit, too.
Let's see. Oh, it is elbow.
Elbowing,
Sorry.
yep.
He lifted his arm up. At first, I thought it was high stick, but you are correct.
So elbowing on Peters. Again, might be a little bit of a tall person because the guy was right about elbow level. Zahn Werner takes the drop on the penalty kill. Johnson out there with him. Here comes the Shoe brothers. And Shimp with the big hip check. Shoe fights through it. Gets it behind the back of the net. Looking for that centering shot out to the point. Point's going to shoot it. Big bouncing shot goes in. Gets around behind the goal line. Back out to the blue line. Looking for the shot. Drops it back for the D. Big shot goes in. Cale Parker there for the stop. Behind the net, trying to center it, trying to get it. We've got a goal.
No, another high stick. Another high stick.
What's that on?
Looks like it's going on Arkansas.
Arkansas. So, well, we're going to be 4-on-4 for a minute 29, and then the Spirit will have a 30-second power play. So, must have been a stick lift that went into a face mask there. That happens a lot around the net, especially when everyone's fighting in a phone booth there trying to get their stick on the puck. So get a little bit of a line change out here. Johnson and Werner, Shimp and Brown. Puck is dropped. Picked up by Brown behind the back of the net. He cycles it back to Shimp. Shimp in the far corner. He's going to skate it. He's got some room. He goes ahead, hits the brakes. Oh, poked away by Arkansas. Oh, up and out of play. Hits one of the Spirit players on the bench and bounces back in. So we're going to have a drop. Looks like center ice. Still 4-on-4. Arkansas skating hard. They are not giving up.
Nope.
They are putting everything into it. Even though they're pretty tired, they are not giving up. So puck over to Shimp. Shimp turns the corner, gets it into the zone, and throws it deep and chases it. Got Zahn Werner in front of the net. Shimp looking to center it. Shimp skating around, cycles it back for Johnson. Centering pass goes to Arkansas. Here comes Arkansas, chased by Werner, and he's going to send it in deep. He was obviously a defenseman that wanted no part of going across the blue line further than 3 feet. Picked up by John Brown. He brings it around, and John's going to take it. He's got a little bit of room, so he skates through, gets it into the neutral zone, sends it deep. Chased by Zahn Werner into the near corner, and he puts a little pressure on. They go corner-to-corner pass, and they send it out. They're trying to get a breakout here. Again, 4-on-4 hockey, and we are chased around behind the net, and I'm not sure what this was. Icing, I guess? Yeah?
Yeah, it's even strength, so if it was
strength icing, so... All right, 22 seconds left in 4-on-4. Then we're going to be 30 seconds of power play. We have Carden and Kallenberger as forwards, Daniger and Life as defensemen. Carden to take the drop. He sends it into the corner. Arkansas goes to pick it up. Here comes Carden. Carden's got it around the back of the net. Carden's looking for a shot. Carden takes a shot, bounces out to the corner. He bounces it out to Daniger. Daniger with a big shot, goes in, goes wide. Here near side to Life. Life sends it into the corner. Picked up by Arkansas. Big fight by Kallenberger over on the near side, trying to get it out. And Arkansas just sends it the length. We are now on power play. That was a icing because it was 4-on-4. And now we are on power play, 4-1 game, 9:06 in the third period. And we've got the white sweater line out again. Kane, Lovin, and Worth with Brown and Werner. So this is our first line power play. What happened there?
Daniger had a little trouble getting off the ice there, so hopefully he's okay.
Worth over to Werner. Werner in the the far side sends it into the shin guards of Arkansas. Werner comes up with it. A little bit of a trip. Oh, tipped away by Arkansas. Here comes Arkansas. And no tripping on that. Big shot. Stopped by Cale Parker. Sent out by Werner. Picked up by Kane. Kane to Lovin. Offsides. Stopped at the blue line, and now we are even strength. Sent in by Worth. Worth chases it down in the corner. Arkansas's got it. Takes it around back of the net. Forced on pressure by Kane, trying to send it out. Picked up by Worth. Worth with momentum just takes it out of the zone. Good idea to just set it back up. He's got a little time here, and he cross-ice pass to Lovin. Lovin tips it into the zone. He tries to take it, but it gets tipped at the blue line. John Brown with a big hit there to keep it in. Arkansas comes up with the loose puck, and here comes one of the Shoe brothers, and they go deep into the corner, and John Brown's got it. Oh, still comes out to Arkansas player, and they just send in, oh, big tip there. Hate to see that. Lovin into the center to Worth. I'm sorry, that's Brackett. Brackett's got the puck going in. He's got it in the far corner fighting for it. Still looking for possession. Brackett with the big hit there. Arkansas comes up with it, comes out to the far point. Eric Life sends it in behind the net. That's Brackett behind the net looking for a centering pass. Brackett's got it. Brackett's looking for a pass. And it is a little shot into Gage Robb with the backhand. Nicely done. Brackett with the assist. All started with a good clearing in pass by Life. Sent in behind. Brackett fights for it. Looks up. Sends it to Robb. Robb grabs it. I believed it to be backhand. And he backhands it in for the 5th goal. Good job by both of them. And we are 5-1. 7:24 left in the game. Winner of this game goes on to the championship game tomorrow.
1 p.m.
At 1 p.m., folks.
And there'll be one game after us between Wichita and Carriage Club
To see who
determine who the opponent will be
Absolutely.
from the winner of this game. Or for the winner of this game.
Timeout by
Pardon me.
Arkansas. Probably to give their players a little rest. They all sit on the bench because this is their 4th game in 24 hours. And so Coach Norman giving his boys a little talk there. The 2 goalies having a chat there. And so we wait for the timeout to end. So, got to say, again, Arkansas still crashing every puck, fighting for every loose puck, really putting that effort. A lot of the bounces going the Spirit way here. A couple of really good goals. But I got to say, with 7.5 minutes left in this game, I don't think I'd let up because I think Arkansas could put some goals on the board really fast.
Absolutely. This is a good team we're playing, and obviously they know they have to do something here if they want to get to the championship. So I think they're going to keep the pressure up.
So Major Carden dances out at the dot, doing figure skating moves as he's wont to do. Looks like we've got Robb and who's our forward? Brackett and Carden out for the drop, and timeout's over. Here comes Arkansas. The Shoe brothers are out there. That's a dangerous combination.
Yeah, so at our last game, a parent in the box for Arkansas said their mother refers to them as her left shoe and her right shoe since they're both wings.
Great.
Left wing and right wing.
Nice. Carden fights to get the puck into the zone, but it gets bounced away. Carden's got it at the blue line, back to Daniger. Oh, Daniger whiffs on it, and we have a breakaway. Eric Life's got the angle, and he's going to chase him down. Oh, Eric Life. You know, Eric Life's going to draw the penalty on that one, but that was really a good job.
Yep.
Eric Life chased him down. I mean, he turned in the afterburner there, and here's the replay. And I'm going to give Eric Life a lot of credit. He's going to get the penalty on that one, but yeah, that was just good defense right there. So, excuse me a second here. Good D, Eric. And I am back. And so, here we go.
Wow, he was not in the act of shooting, but he wasn't in the act of shooting, but the refs apparently are awarding him a penalty shot.
They are going to give him a penalty shot. And so, okay, interesting enough, we have got a penalty shot. Exciting play in the game of hockey here. So because he was taken down in the act of shooting, they are going to get a penalty shot. Cale Parker comes out of the crease, and oh, he stops it! Cale Parker! Little dramatic pause there.
Cale didn't appear like he knew where the puck was.
But Cale was a smart enough goalie to just stand still. Don't move.
And sure enough, he did save it, even though
and our replay specialist, the only job he has is to push a button, but he was too busy cheering for that great save by Cale Parker to get the replay. So puck is dropped. Zon Werner takes it around the back of the net. Comes to Wheeler. Wheeler up to Kallenberger. Kallenberger with the outlet pass. Can't quite get it. And a wide throw in by Arkansas. They are fighting for the puck. Picked up by Arkansas. Fought on by Werner and Johnson behind the back of the net. Arkansas still fighting hard. And here comes Wheeler. Kallenberger out of the zone. And Kallenberger putting the pressure on. Arkansas trying to gather up. Oh, they misplay it. Picked up by Kallenberger. Kallenberger tries to keep it in. Good effort there by Kallenberger. Keep it in. Big shot by John Brown. Kallenberger skates off for a change. Puck goes on the far side. Picked up by Arkansas, and here they come. They hit the brakes, trying to regroup. Cross ice pass over this side. Diagonal pass in the middle, and they take it into the zone, and they get a shot off. But it is bounced away by Cale Parker. John Brown grabs it, and he's going to reverse course. He's fighting in the far corner, trying to get it out. Picked up by Johnson. Outlet pass to Werner into the neutral zone. Picked up by Arkansas. Interrupted by Werner. Going to be picked up by Arkansas. Wheeler gets a good bounce off of the ref, and Nick Lowe's got it. He centers it up to Werner. Oh, intercepted by Arkansas. And, Arkansas dances in. And great D by John Brown to keep a shot from going, but it does trickle to Cale Parker for probably a shot on goal. And here's the replay. And yeah, I think he managed to get it in, but it was D'd up by Brown and just trickled to Cale. So we're going to have a drop to Cale's right. It's going to be Peters on the center, Skibby on the wall, and Nick Lowe in the center. Puck goes to Skibby on the wall. Skibby's got the outlet pass, but interrupted by Arkansas. Bounced off Nick Lowe and goes behind the net. Trying for a centering pass by Arkansas. Peters has got it. Passed up to Brady Allen. Brady Allen over to Skibinski. Skibinski in the neutral zone. Gets it to the red line, and he sends it in. And pressure by Nick Lowe and Peters. Forcing Arkansas to take it into the far corner. They hit the brakes. Lots of pressure by, just over the stick of Nick Lowe there. Would have been a great opportunity at a quick shot. D'd up here. Arkansas skates it in. Brady Allen pushes him to the right, to the outside. Centering pass there. Comes out to the point. Arkansas with a shot in. Interrupted by the Spirit. Nick Lowe D's up. Forces a quick shot. Shimp sends it out. It goes the length of the ice. That is going to be an icing call if it gets there, and it does. So call will come all the way back down for a drop to Cale Parker's right. Both teams take an opportunity to get a line change. Who do we have out here? Looks like the Lovin Kane Worth line. Life and Daniger out at D. Drop's going to go to Kane. Kane wins it up. It gets picked up by Arkansas. They turn for a quick shot. Life's got it in the corner. Life sends it up the wall, picked up by Daniger, up the wall again, and it trickles out and chased by Kane and Lovin. Both of them trying to get there and interrupt the shot, and they fight for it around the back of the net. And Worth is going to come up with it in the corner to Kane. Kane to Worth. Worth
nice
with a shot. Just goes off the shoulder of the goalie. Back to Kane in the corner, goes around the back of the net to Lovin. Lovin's looking for an outlet pass. Worth back to Lovin. And Lovin's fighting for it in the corner. Worth has it. Worth gets Kane behind the net. Kane circles back around behind the net. Back to Worth. Worth comes over to the corner. Worth sends it out to Daniger. Daniger drops. And here is a breakaway. And he takes a shot. Cale Parker there for the stop.
Nice save. Good
Beautiful
positioning
save.
there.
Looks like Cale might have lost his breath when he took that cannon in his gut.
Yeah, that was a hard shot.
So, and great breakaway opportunity by Arkansas, and he just wound up and took about a 25-foot shot. I never saw the puck. That was a hard shot.
It was a bullet.
And but Cale Parker there for it. Carden takes the drop. Puck comes around behind the net with Arkansas, and Calvin Wheeler's going to go to the box for hooking. The minute it clock hasn't started yet. So technically that penalty never happened if the clock didn't start, right? That's what I'm going to go with. Calvin Wheeler in the box. We're going to be on the penalty kill here. So we've got Carden and Brackett and Brown and Daniger And looks like Gage Rob's going to skate off. So, again, penalty kill here for 2 minutes, 3:40 left in the game, 5-1. One back to John Brown. John Brown sends it behind the net. John Brown fighting for it. He sends it out to the point, bounces out. Little pressure by Brackett, and comes back up to the blue line. Brown fighting for it, keeps it in the neutral zone. Tip tap back and forth by Arkansas. They skate it in, get a shot off. Gloved by Cale Parker. I think that was going high. But
yeah, it was a little high.
Cale Parker doing the right thing by stopping everything that comes anywhere near him, which is what he and Zane do.
Especially on a penalty kill.
Absolutely. Minute 40 left in the penalty kill. 3:20 on the clock. 5-1 in the third period. And, wide outside shot carried around, looking for a centering pass. Arkansas turns and shoots. Again, another centering pass. Bound behind the back of the net, hits the brakes, turns around looking for it. Out to the point. Point's going to send it in. Big booming shot goes wide, hits the boards. Picked up by Arkansas. Arkansas again looking for the centering shot. Cale Parker tight on the pipe there, not letting anything through. Puck sitting there, and now picked up by Arkansas, and Arkansas's got an empty net. That player right there, I think he was behind the goal line, tried to just flip it up in the air, maybe bounce it off Cale Parker's back. Smart play by him.
We have seen some crazy shots like that that have actually been successful.
And good on him for having the wherewithal to see that was open for him. Stoppage of play here. 2:46, 1 minute left in the penalty. Arkansas does have a sixth shooter out there, so an empty net. Zon Werner takes the puck, and he sends it the length of the ice, so it is going to go the length of the ice. And good job, Zon. And here comes Arkansas. They do have an empty net. They are coming up, poked away by Robb, picked up by Arkansas, poked away by Werner. Werner poked away to Arkansas. Arkansas looking for the, big hit, and we're going to go for that. Big hit on him. So let's recap what just happened here. Big hit by Shimp on an Arkansas player in the course of play, and then in retaliation, an Arkansas player came and laid a big hit on Shimp. So we'll see what that is. I can't imagine that retaliation hit's going to get anything less than a major.
Let's see what he does here.
But Shimp went for the initial hit, and so we'll have 4 players on the ice for Spirit for that. And Arkansas, no, we'll have 3 players because we've got Calvin Wheeler in the box. So we're going to have 3. And
it is a 2 and 10 for sure.
Arkansas did send a second player into the box. They did, right? 2?
Yes.
And so that's a 2 and a 10 on Arkansas. So it's going to be...
They did give him a 5-minute major for that.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 on... It'll be 4 on 4, right? Or 4 on 3? No, because we've got Calvin in the box, and now we have Shimp in the box.
If they call those coincidentals,
so it might still be 5 on 4 if those are coincidentals. So that looks to be what we've got on the ice is 5 on 4. So still on the penalty kill for another, well, the rest of the game, basically.
so then it should be 4 on 3.
And... so we're still trying to figure out the penalties here, folks. I apologize. So we had a roughing call on Shimp. That's 2 minutes. We had a 5-minute major on the Arkansas player for the retaliation hit, and he was sent off the ice to the locker room. We have 4 on 3 right now. So this is going to be some wide open hockey here. 5-1, 2+ minutes left. Nickel Daniger sends it out and sends it back in behind the back of the net. Nickel Daniger, he sends it the length of the ice and chased by Kane. Kane's going to get there first behind the back of the net, and Kane with some momentum circles it back around and cycles it. So this is an interesting 4 on 3 hockey. There's a lot of room out there, Dayton.
Yes, there is.
Cross ice pass to Shu. Shu hits the brakes, looks for a trailer. Hits him on the other side there, D'd up by Daniger. Daniger's going to end up with the puck here, pokes it around behind the net. Daniger's going to get there, and he's got momentum, and he sends it to the neutral zone. And gonna push it back in. Life's gonna send it back out into the neutral zone. Arkansas trying to gather up. Oh, poked away by Kane. Kane fights for it, can't quite get it, and then Eric Life's got it. Now we're 4-on-4. So we're 4-on-4 for another minute, and then 20 seconds of power play. So Nick Daniger settles it down, and he sends it the length of the ice, and basically gives it to Arkansas. Arkansas D-to-D pass, pressure by Werner. And now we're looking at it, bounces way up in the air, and Werner's going to get there first, and he turns and sends it. Bounced off of an Arkansas player, picked up by Arkansas. They dance through. Oh, and Eric Life is going to go for another penalty. Yikes. Okay, let's recap, folks. We are 4-on-4. Now we're going to be 4-on-3 again for the rest of the game. Eric Life got caught for a hook there. Guy was just going behind him. And as he skated by, Eric tried to poke the puck away, got called for a hook.
And that's why he doesn't play soccer anymore.
And so now we're 4-on-3 again. A lot of wide open ice here, folks. 53 seconds left. Spirit do have a 5-1 lead. Brady Allen takes it behind the net. Brady Allen fighting for it. He manages to backhand it out the length of the ice, and I think that's actually on goal. Nope, a little bit wide. Arkansas gathers up, settles it down, comes in through the neutral zone, passes it forward. Brady Allen goes over with a big hit, picked up by Arkansas, skating it in wide, looking for the centering pass. Does get a centering pass, but batted away by Arkansas. And we've got a penalty. Arkansas hooking heavily. I believe we're going to see some 3-on-3 hockey. Very NHL-like
for about 20 seconds.
For about 20 seconds, we're going to see some 3-on-3 NHL overtime hockey. Lots of room here. And so, okay, who do we have out on the ice here? We have got John Brown, Brady Allen,
and Lowe.
And Nick Lowe. Like to see this. Like putting Nick Lowe in this position here. This is a good, he's one of our star freshmen coming up. He's got 3 great years of hockey ahead of him. And I like putting him in this position at the end of the game, get him some experience. Just like this, he grabs the puck, turns the corner and goes. Dances
nice
around,
move.
Splits the defense, plays it off of his foot. Smart enough to cycle it back around. Nick Lowe being the entire penalty kill here. Great job by the Spirit to come up with a win. And folks, we are going to the championship game tomorrow.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. playing for the Mid-America High School Hockey League's championship. Folks, thanks for tuning in. I know there was a long wait. I appreciate you coming. And 5-1 win. Both teams tap their sticks at each other. No handshake lines these days because of COVID, but the team's still a lot of sportsmanship. And like I said, these teams know each other quite a bit, so they go ahead and mingle a little and tap some fists, and that was a great game, folks. It was a lot tighter than the score looked.
Yes, it was. It was a very good game. Both teams played really solid offense and defense.
Absolutely. And so we will see you later, folks. Thanks for tuning in. All the folks that we had all across America listening to the game, and we will see you tomorrow, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
folks.
you.